go. One, two, three, four, five.
Alright. Well, we are underway. So today, first of all, welcome back everybody. Today we're playing a game of Warhammer 40,000, and today we're going to be bringing the Grey Knights and Aviators playing the World Eaters. So, in our 2,000 point battle report, we're going to go over the armies here in just a moment. But we want to thank you guys for all your support, and if you guys like what we're putting out for you, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And feel free to leave any comments. Since we're live, we're going to be answering any questions or comments anybody has throughout the game. And get this thing underway, shall we? Okay, if you want to go first, choose a guest.
Okay, so today I am bringing the World Eaters. To go over my list, I have 3 characters today. I have 2 in deep strike right now. One is my Warlord, which is a Chaos Lord with a jump pack. He has an Astartes Chainsword and a Power Axe, which I'm using the relic, the Berserker's Glaive on him, which gives him a Feel No Pain and a better Power Axe. I believe it's 2 damage. Just to help with me kill some Grey Knights today, as well as he has the Violent Urgency Warlord trait, which gives him a 6-inch aura around him that all my World Eaters units get a +1 to advance and charge, which makes it a little bit easier for my deep strike units to get in there. I am also taking a Chaos Lord and Terminator armor. I spent the CP to give him a relic Chain Axe, which is Gorefather. I also spent 2 CP on him to make him a Red Butcher, so he gets 2 rounds of attacks and +1 strength as well. So he should be doing hopefully a lot of mortal wounds and dealing with some of those 3-up invulns that are hard to get through sometimes with the Grey Knights. And then I have Kharn the Betrayer. He's currently hiding with the brass scorpion in the center. On my side, he's just a named character. He gets 2 rounds of attacks. I tend to enjoy him. He's very hit or miss. He's a very scary unit, and people like to target him. I really wish they did it, because he never gets to do what he wants to do. I wish they at least killed him in combat, because that's at least what he's for. But they tend to just shoot him off the table. I'm also taking 2 units of 5. Chaos Space Marines, all with just bolters, marked Khorne. Everything in the army is marked Khorne. They're currently hiding in the ruins, getting ready to hop on objectives.
That'll be marked Khorne.
Yeah. As well as a 10-man Berserker squad, with the Sergeant having a Power Fist. And they also have the Mark of Khorne and they have the Icon of Wrath, so they get to roll charges. And they're currently in deep strike in my Dreadclaw. I have a 5-man squad of Vikers, marked Khorne. The Sergeant has a Chainsword. And they're just bare bones other than that. I have the Dreadclaw Drop Pod, which I'm excited to test out. I haven't used it with the Reforged rules yet. And it should be interesting. It definitely plays weird now, because you can't drop units out of it the turn it comes in. But I'm hoping it's just a GW mess up, but we'll see. I'm still waiting on an FAQ on that Forge World book, as well as a 10-man Warptown squad, marked Khorne. They're traditionally a really powerful unit in the armies that I run them in, but it usually takes a lot of CP to make them as efficient as possible. And then I'm taking 2 Mauler Fiends just to run up the board and cause some pressure. not the best unit to take against Grey Knights, but I wanted to try him out. And I'm bringing a Greater Brass Scorpion today with new Forge World rules. I'm really excited. It gained 8 wounds. Its weapons changed, so it's all of its shooting weapons pretty much got weaker, and most of them increased in shots. But he also gained a sweep profile with his claws, which is different. He can get a lot of attacks. Yeah, which is pretty cool because now he's more on par with what the Lord of Skulls can do in melee, instead of being super front heavy. So he's more of an all-arounder, and you can use him in place of a Lord of Skulls, and I think they're on par with defensive-wise, all that kind of stuff. And this one is typically a lot faster and gets in there than the fact it gets 8 wounds. At 20 wounds, it just got shot off the table if you didn't go first. And now it's a little.
I didn't feel bad about that.
Well, when it blows up in your face in a tournament, when you decide to bring him and kills my entire army because I rolled really bad. Yeah. But I'm excited to see how this list does today.
It should be fun. I think you got a good solid list here. So. All right. So today I am running a triple patrol with Grey Knights, which is very unusual, but I wanted it to be thematic because we're going early versus Grey Knights, and not just be thematic, but I also wanted to put on a bit of a spectacle too. So I knew he was bringing some vehicles. I'm like, okay, I'll bring some vehicles. So in the patrols, I'm not going to go over each individual one. You guys can check the list down below to see what's in each. But the main point is I'm running 3 Grandmaster Nemesis Dread Knights. 2 of which have the swords, Nemesis Great Swords, and each one of those guys has a Scannon, Scattering Silencer, and then the other, and each one of the other has a Scannon, and the other one has a Incinerator. Now these are great because these guys are both in Deep Strike using Dread Knight teleporters, so they'll be able to pop on the battlefield, hopefully wreak some havoc before theoretically getting shot off the board. Gabe's going to be trying to get as many points as he can, and the best way to do so with Dread Knights. So I figure 3 of them is going to be a lot to try and sift through and take down, but I don't know, they're fun. So it's not a competitive list by any means, but it matches tank with tank, so it should be kind of interesting. In addition to that, I am taking the competitive, always, 10-man Paladin unit. The 10-man Paladin unit is going to be rocking 2 falchions, both with side cannons. That's going to be rocking 6 halberds, and 2 of the halberds have side cannons, and then 2 Nemesis Great Hammers. Obviously, my Paragon running a hammer as well. So in total, there is 6 halberds, 2 falchions, 2 hammers, and then 4 side cannons. So it's a pretty well-rounded unit. They got a lot of weapons in there to mix and match, and some extra attacks. We'll see how it goes. Paladins are pretty deadly still, and they pack quite a punch, so we'll see how they last. My only concern is the fact that in 10-man units, there's not a whole lot of wood we can cover, so I won't be able to hold objectives super well. The upside is that this mission has objectives fairly close to each other, so it is theoretically possible I can spread out enough to try and snag the whole thing. But we'll see. Cade's going to be probably trying to take them down at some point too, so yeah, because if they're not dealt with, they're gonna hack apart a lot of stuff. So in addition, I'm running 3 strike squads. 2 of the strike squads have Nemesis Force Swords. Unfortunately, Grey Knights and Force weapons haven't gotten the benefit of the +1 strength yet. However, Force Swords tend to be the better option now, primarily because falchions are cheaper or more expensive per unit. However, I am running 1 unit with the falchions just to make them a little bit more deadly in combat. AP -3 is great and all from the Force Swords, but the extra attack for UP2 will help me against those units that have invulnerable save and stuff like that. So I don't need the extra AP against them, so the extra attack. We'll see how it goes. And then in addition, I ran an Ancient. Now my Ancient, he has, instead of the Rock Banner, he is running the Imperium scrolls, which basically gives him a 6-inch aura, which gives a unit on 6s, I believe, they get an extra attack whenever they hit. So that's kind of fun. In addition to that, too, they have the +1 attack from the banner itself, and then I usually get a leadership bonus as well. I think that's what but I'm running a Librarian. Librarian is rocking Nemesis Great Hammer, or Nemesis Demon Hammer. Nemesis Demon Hammer, and he's going to be running the Stormbolt as well. And then I have Ordo Malleus. Ordo Malleus has 3 powers from the new discipline, which if you guys want to see what each power they have, you guys just go ahead and take a look at the army list I put together, and you'll see. You will probably notice I did make a slight adjustment to how they were geared in terms of the lists that I posted. So what I ended up doing is I'm switching out 2 of the strike squads that had falchions on the Justifiers. I swapped those for swords. And then what I did is I ended up taking 2 of the halberds of the paladins and then making them falchions instead. So it was just kind of a swap, and that was basically just to fill points because that's the models that I had. So it made more sense to do that. So that's the list. It came up to 1995 points.
Even 2,000.
Yeah, so 800 caps. I'm excited to see how Kharn does. Because anytime I get that guy in the battlefield, it's fun to watch he does. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully he'll be able to kill some stuff before he goes down. I can't promise it.
Yeah.
If he gets in the way, he just kind of gets in the way, and I have to kill him. So yeah, we'll see. With that said, though, I am spending, because of my 2 patrols, 4 CP, which brings my CP pretty bad. And then I'm also running an extra relic, which brings another CP. So because of the 2 relics. And then the other guy with the relic, I believe I kept on the Librarian. Let's see, Librarian scrolls. I'm pretty sure it was Librarian. I had a second shard on one of the Dread Knights at one point in the list, but I didn't think it was worth paying another 2 CP for it, so I dropped that. And then I'm just running this Artisan Nullifier Matrix or something like that, which I think just lets me change the number up when I die for my second test. But we'll see how it goes. Should be a pretty fun game. And Mark, you want to go ahead and read off the mission for us?
Yeah, today we're playing a retrieval mission, and the primary objective is take and hold. At the end of each player's command phase, the player whose turn it is scores 5 victory points for each of the following conditions they satisfy, to a maximum of 15 victory points. They control 1 or more objectives. They control 2 or more objectives. They control more objectives than their opponents. This primary objective cannot be scored on the first battle round. And the secondary objective is minimal losses, but neither of you ended up taking that one. Yep, sounds good. So we got Rick's secondaries are Linebreaker, Titan Hunter, and Psychic Ritual. Alright. And then Cade took Raise the Banners, Assassinate, and Abhor the Witch.
I chose mine because he has a lot of characters, especially the Dread Knights, which I'm already going to be focusing on. So I did it just to have the high chance of getting a lot of points. And then Arbor the Witch. If you're going against Grey Knights, it's pretty much 3 points.
Yeah, feels like there's 3 good points for it, and it makes perfect sense. And especially with assassinating this list, it's killing characters individually. Killing second characters gets you more points.
Yeah, and Raise the Banners, it's going to be a tricky one for me to get, but there wasn't a lot of options I wanted to choose, so I just went with that one because I at least can play with it.
Well, there being so many objectives.
That
right? So, you few of them hold them throughout the game. So that's our secondaries. Now we're gonna roll it off here to see who goes first. So up to you, you wanna go first?
I do want to go first.
You wanna go first? Okay. So
But not in the sense I normally want to go first.
well, let's see what you get on the dice roll.
This is the last time I'm using this dice. I just had to use the World Leader dice to roll up.
All right. Well, so I need to be. Well, that's a pretty good roll.
Yep.
So we got a 50-50 shot here. Yes, I did.
Did you go up first? Or do you want me to go second?
I think because I have stuff in deep strike, I kind of want to get my foot firmly on the board at this point. I think I'm going to go ahead and take first turn. I'm kind of glad I didn't take that down because I'm pretty sure I'm not killing him this turn. I guess I could if I wanted to be aggressive, but I think in this instance, it's probably not worth it. So, the first thing I'm going to do, we're going to go to Grey Knight's turn 1. And then, the very first thing I'm going to do, I get a CP back. Largely allowed to add that one.
Okay.
I'm going to be running, let's spend 2 right off the bat, so rather than adding 1, you can just deduct 1 for me. I'm using feed the prognosticators.
All right.
Sorry, your turn. So I pick the Grey Knight unit and you give me +1 right normal save for the turn.
And also, what side are you on?
I will start with the probably, well, I'm tricky. I can go for offense turn 1, but I don't know if that's really necessary. Probably not going to work enough for that. I think I'll probably start off with Tide of Shadows. If for some reason it makes more sense to flip over,
So you're at 6 CP right now?
I am, if I go up by 1, lose 2, so I'm going to 8 back down to 6. So, keep the prognosticators and paladins, Tide of Shadows. Start. Yeah, let's do some things. So, interesting. What I want to do is I want to collect objectives here. Yep. So I'm going to bring out strike squad. Yep. I want to adjust the card close to the objective. And then I had, remember, so secondaries I have is a psychic discipline.
So that's if you need to get the secondaries.
I'll do it in 6 inches. Kind of walking through stuff. You're going to want to rotate back and forth between the front and the overhead.
Yep.
Well, I am going to go ahead and shift. I have to go to the 3, right? Yep. So literally, they just have to stand on top.
Maledictum.
If you wouldn't mind, roll me two, just D6, and then I'm going to do advances. So first one will be on the ancient.
Do it.
Alright, and then we'll do on the librarian as well. Okay, so you can just kind of Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put him right there. And we'll put him just kind of trailing him.
Check.
Okay, so we just set my movement phase for one. Only the two objectives. Now, what did I have for secondaries again? It was
You had Line Breaker, Titan Hunter, and Psychic Ritual.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast. I think Volvus is the one that has it. So I'm going to move the psychic phase here.
Great.
Don't worry, I don't have anybody in apologies.
Yeah, no, I'm just measuring. The very few units that are in range I can maybe deny if I feel like it.
Alright, so I'm going to cast Armor Resilience on this 5-head unit of strikes right there.
Go for it.
Armor Resilience, I believe, was off on a fort charge of 6. I get 5. Alright, so it goes off on a 9. What that does is it gives a -1 to wound, which you can or melee. -1. And the next power. One shaping, and I believe that goes off on 7. One charge on 5. Anything else that was mentioned? Daniel, if you wouldn't mind letting this audio help out in at all, just keep us on the informed or whatever about the audio. I think that's really been our biggest problem so far, is just making sure that the audio is where it needs to be. So, okay, so I'm going to cast Warp Shaping. This goes off on a 7. Also 5. And then this one does. Well, let's change that. He's going to be done. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the Librarian one. And he's going to cast Imperium Domination. And this is what charge 7 I was talking about. So, what this does is it gives me a command point back. 7 plus. So I do 6. Okay, it goes to a 3, 4, 5. And then, let's see here. An interesting one, I think that has a secondary effect too. No, this is one command point, so it's not really worth rolling. And I'm pretty sure the Matrix only has one. So, nothing there.
Dan said he still can't hear us. Just me and the dice.
How's that, Dan? Can you hear us any better? Hello? Just didn't mess with the audio. I feel like it's weird because I sit and mess with these prior to the game, and they seem fine when I go over them. Okay. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast. Yeah, I probably don't need to change my. I think what I'll do is I'm going to do these guys, and they're going to cast Sanctuary. So what these guys do is it allows them to get another +1 to their roll save.
So,
Right now they're at a 5 up, but each class card adds 1 to the dice roll.
okay, gotcha.
Now they're technically a 4 up.
Okay.
And in a perils, but I already used my artist nullifier matrix to turn that to a 5. So it's a 6 and a 5.
Okay.
Deny that, I have a gate of infinity as well that still has to go off.
But are they done?
They are done, yes.
Okay, and that's the only unit I can deny.
And I think I don't want them to be a 3-up, so I'm going to attempt to deny it. 4+. There it goes.
Okay,
So, let's see here. So they're 3-up. I'm going to use the ancient Cascade of Infinity on Paladins. This goes off 6, I think. And they get +1 roll, so that will go off. And then what that's going to do is it's going to jump the unit. And be outside of 9, right?
They have to be in at least.
Okay, so we'll
You won't be able to.
go from them. That'll be just down there. We'll get them to the barricade. Okay. And for anybody at home who's wondering, we're calling this here a barricade because there's a barricade over there, and it kind of works the same way.
We're calling it a barricade. Should we just call it, you have cover behind it? Because if it's a barricade, you can get out.
Well, because a barricade, I think, would literally run like an inch deep, right, or half inch deep, something like that. So it'll be like that. Standing at it, I think you just need to be near it. So basically, what I would have to. One guy is close enough to snag the objective, which I think that probably is. So, let's put everybody's good there. Everybody gets 2 and 2, so we're good. Okay, so that's that. Then the next thing I'm going to do. I think what we'll do is probably call it there, and then do some shooting. So let's go ahead and these guys aren't touching, correct? So they are obscured. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll shoot the bikes, and should ideally be within range. Looks like it. That's what I was going for.
They're not terminators, or
They are terminators.
Okay.
So we're going to do the side cannons first. So these guys are going to be hitting on a -1. So they hit on, I think the ballistic is 3. I believe so. Ballistic 3, so they have 4s. Now they're not very good in Grandmasters for rerolls. So I guess the question is do I want to... Yeah, I think it's all good there. Not really worth spending the CT. So go ahead and fire. Before I do so, I'm going to spend... How much CT right now? 5?
6.
6. Okay. So we'll drop 2, I think, on Cybolt ammunition.
Because all you used was the 2 CP earlier, right?
Yep. And then... something in there that gives something for... Oh, it's my tide. So we'll just go with the Cybolt ammunition for now. What is this? Oh, I'm sorry. Psychic Onslaught is the one that I want. Just for the side cannons. So the increases there. Only penetration goes up by 1, and then +1 to strength. Okay. There's strength 8, AP minus. Which side cannons are normally -2. Or -1 over 2. -1, so they want AP 2. Alright, so it was 4, 4, 4, and 4. you're taking 5, and each one of these are 2 damage apiece. I'm sorry, 1 damage piece. HP2.
Okay, so I make
So 2 fails.
kill one, but
So we killed them. Alright, and then the storm bolters. And everybody else has storm bolters. So 6 of those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, so firing my storm bolters. And these are at same deal. But they're not minus 1. Yeah. So. Few these down here.
moving on 5.
Keep it.
Alright. Alright, so these are 2, 4, 6, 7, and OAP. So the 3 nights on the doctrine.
3 upstairs. 1 more affected.
So overall, it wasn't horrible. I'm pretty sure that's going to end my turn. Okay. I don't think anything else is the range to shoot. Those strike squads over there will fire at the water fiend. So they did move. So they're rapid fire 2, so just 2 shots apiece. I got 3 guys there that are range to shoot. I guess I can check to see if the other ones, but I don't think they are. No, they're out of range. It's just this one. Okay, there with the range rolls to roll. Alright, so I'll hit. These are down to 6 or 7. I think 7.
7.
So 5 to wound. Just the 1. Yep. Okay. That ends shooting. Not. Maybe a 10.
This are 10 inches.
A little over 10.
You need a 12-inch charge.
If I go over that.
No, you would need to go over there.
Well, if they run alongside the barricade, they won't have to go over it. I'll have to spread them out, but yeah, that's essentially the deal. I'm just debating whether that's worth charging. I don't think so. No, one objective right now. I guess he can't overwatch, so I guess I might as well. There's only going to be a couple of units. Not really do anything to him. So, yeah, we'll charge him, I guess. And. 10, right? Oh, so if the barricade's right here, right down the center. These guys wouldn't be touching the barricade if they're going straight this way, correct?
I'm just. We should have probably just explained that in the better but as a barricade, sure.
Okay. Alright. Not gonna get it anyway. So, this is probably good enough for the turn. So I got 2 objectives, 3 objectives. But I'll hold. They'll have to peel me off a bunch of stuff. So I think that's okay for the turn 1. So, end of my turn, I didn't do a mental interrogation because I wasn't quite within 6 inches of center. So, unfortunately, not my interrogation, but the ritual. So we'll have to do that later on. But I got a couple turns to do that yet. So, you're going to go ahead and go. I didn't score anything for the turn because I did have 2 units in your back line. So, that'll finish up there.
Yeah. Okay. My move is big, so I'm up to 6
command points.
Any more comments about the light metal?
Nope.
Okay. Last thing you said, you just couldn't hear us?
Yep.
I don't know what's going on. Seems like. Now the capture in is fine.
I'm going to
Advance, sir. Can I make a
I don't know. I'm gonna talk here for a little bit. We're gonna see because this is on a 20-second delay, so we'll see how much delay. Still talk. I can hear me just fine. Kid, you want to talk a little bit?
Hello, can you hear me? Hello? I hear me. Sweet.
Yeah, I can't hardly hear you at all. Problem is, I keep toggling these things that cause more problems. Alright, so I know a way to fix this, but I don't know if it's going to be good for us or bad for us. Black magic, I just want to check and see where something's popping. I don't know if that's going to fix the problem. It seems so kind of low. Let's switch over to A10. See if we can try and fix it from that end. So we'll get all of these up. There we go. I'll turn on that cam, see if that does the job. Hey, do you want to talk over there?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Hope everyone's having a good day.
And I think I'm done with movement.
So we have a little feedback. But keep talking here.
Okay, so psychic phase done.
So what I'm doing is I'm turning on the microphone for the camera.
Bikes moved over there. They moved. Actually, before psychic phase, Kharn's pushing the button, and so are my 2 units of troops. So I raised the banners on my 3 objectives.
Okay, we're going to use. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's causing a problem.
And I'm ready for the shooting phase.
Kid, you can go ahead and start. I'm just going to be
Sure.
March right now.
Okay,
We're going to keep
so
playing with it. We're just going to be March for a moment.
I have 1 unit that can shoot. Airstrike squads, 2 wounds or 1?
Let's transition.
Did your wounds get updated yet?
No, mine did not get updated.
Okay, so
Mark, we'll play with your audio in just a minute here. Okay. But we're going to run off the webcam for right now, so Cage, you won't need that,
Okay.
I don't think.
So I won't need the.
Don't think you need your mic pack.
Okay, so with my Scorpion, I'm going to shoot my Demolisher Cannon and Helma Flame Cannon
Okay.
into the Terminators, the Battalions. And I'm going to shoot the Scorpion Cannon into the dudes that are up there.
Okay. Makes sense.
And I believe I have 2 Flamers, and I'm just double checking.
And the guys for the thing over yet?
Yes, 2 flamers, demolisher cannon. Okay, so I'm gonna do my heavy 15 shots into the strike squad. Hitting on. Those are also my dice.
You can have those, whatever you need. Doesn't matter. They're all together.
No,
Alright, so 2 go down.
it's just you keep grabbing them, and then I don't have enough dice to roll. Now I'm gonna do the demolisher cannon. So you have a 10-man squad.
It's a 10-man squad of paladins.
Okay, so min 3 shots. So 3 shots.
Yep.
20 on 3s.
The tide of shadow is -1 to hit.
Shoot.
We should have done that over there, but we'll worry
Yes.
about that later. It's not a big deal.
I think
He was
we
only
all
2
roll
dice.
high anyway.
It was fine. It was 2 dice. I made a miracle.
I'm gonna reroll that just because I don't remember the dice.
Okay.
2 wound.
They are. What's the strength on them?
On a T5.
Um,
It's strength 10. So unless you're.
well, what I was going to do is I was going to transhuman them, so that's why I'm asking.
Oh, that's strength 10.
Strength 10. Transhuman's melee 2, right?
I don't recall.
I'm just debating on whether or not I would have used it in the shooting phase. So probably not, because I don't think there's really a whole lot you have to shoot at. So just the 1, right, you said? Or was it strength 10?
2 go through, yeah.
Okay, so 3 up invulns. So 1, let's see, what's the damage? D6?
D6.
And I have how much CP?
You still have 5.
Alright, so I will burn the CP to reroll this. There we go. So we're good.
And then I have 2 flamers. So 10 shots. Wounding on T4.
They are T4, correct.
Okay. Wounding on 2s.
Okay. Strength 8 flamer.
Yep.
Fun.
All of them.
Yeah,
AP2.
AP2. Yeah, ouch. So 3 ups again. These are 1 damage piece.
Yeah.
Dear God, why is it every
Kill
time
2?
I play paladins that happens? No, it actually kills. Yeah, because they're 3 ones apiece. So we'll kill 2.
Are they 3? Or, I don't
They
know.
are 3 apiece.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2 go down. What we'll do is we'll strip 1, 2 of the halberds.
Alright, Kate, you still haven't used any CP yet?
No, so I'm at 6. The only one I used was on his turn. And that's the shooting.
10 says he misses rolling dice.
Yeah.
I don't blame you, man.
Everything going on in the world, it's not fun.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be the charge phase.
Indeed.
I'm going to start off with my Dreadclaw in the corner.
Okay.
Because I can Deep Strike turn 1 now.
Yeah. I don't think I need to do anything, so
I'll charge your Ancient.
sure.
Just because I think I need something to charge to get into.
Because you gotta go up and is he flying?
He's on, yeah.
What do we determine on that, Mars? Was flying doesn't affect charges at all?
No.
So you're gonna have to
Just
go.
remove it, guys.
Well, I think because you would have to go up and over the building at that point. So you're gonna need like a +2 probably. Because you have to go up and then forward to get over the building.
Not necessarily. We'll see how this goes.
Alright, so let's roll it and see what you get. Because you need at least a 9 anyway.
It doesn't make.
Okay, So, not a problem.
Yes. This guy into the paladin.
Okay. It's probably not worth using ACP for Overwatch, so go for it.
He's there.
He's definitely there.
At the 10, so he's gonna actually scoot in here more. Mecha tendrils, and now the scorpion's gonna charge.
Okay.
He makes it with a
Whatever he wants.
8.
You have to roll like 3 ones.
Yeah. Yeah, he's funny.
Alright. So, when we move into the assault phase, Mars, you can deduct me 2 CP. I am 100% using transhuman.
What is it called?
What?
Here's stratagem. Or is it just
Transhuman physiology.
Do you still have it?
Yes. Marines didn't get the... Marines were the ones that got the adjustment for primary soldiering.
Yes. It's just, what book are they using? The
Grey
transhuman?
Knights.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the Psychic Awakening one.
Okay. And it wasn't FAQ'd or anything?
No, their stuff stayed all the same with Psychic Awakening.
So I'm going to spend a CP to Demon Forge my Greater Brass Scorpion.
Yep, so reroll all hits and wounds.
Yes.
That should be fun.
6, 7. I think I'm gonna do the sweep.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's 2 damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like a stop, essentially.
Yeah, it is a stop.
Yeah.
But better
Now, does he
actually.
get 6 or 4 attacks?
He has 7 attacks on the charge, because
Yes.
I don't benefit from my
Is it
chapter
sweep
3
times 2 or times 3?
times 3.
Oh, 21, huh?
Yeah.
Yuck. Not sure I like that. Alright.
You're rolling all hits and wounds.
Yeah. I almost should have taken Apothecary. I knew I was paladins that fast. But it is what it is.
And I am Death to the False Emperor.
Most
I
definitely.
believe. Unless I don't have it on this guy.
He might not. They did change some
He
stuff.
does not have Death to the False Emperor.
Okay.
Which is probably makes sense because I think I might get an extra 3 attacks with the sweep. So re-rolling all of those.
Yeah, that's true. That does make sense. Alright. So he hits like a truck. You reroll everything. Did you deduct him for his Demon Forge?
No, I did not. Okay.
Down to 5.
5 CP?
And then wounding on 4 is re-rolling all.
Doesn't matter what strength is, so.
Yeah.
Still pretty good.
Yep.
It's over half.
And this is why you use this guy, because he's a beast. Not many go through.
I mean, he costs you 3 CP, but frankly, I mean, he's actually better in terms of what he does than even like the Relic Dreadnoughts and stuff now.
Yeah.
They cost a CP each, but man, pay 3 CP and that guy hits like a truck.
Oh, he's always hit that.
Alright, so 3 up involves. That was an ungodly amazing roll. What's the damage? 2? So just 2 damage.
Yeah.
I don't even need to reroll. Wow. I'll take that all day, every day. So I got 1 paladin down to 1. And keep going like this. Mark that down 1. Oof. Alright.
That might be easier to see.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so now that gets to go.
Yep, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
And I will do Slash of Tendrils first.
Sure.
So I get 6 attacks with those.
I just realized your bikes are hiding.
Yeah. Those fail.
Yep.
But 2 Death to the False Emperor, because this one will have.
Yes, he definitely does. There you go. 6s.
Sweet.
Alright. Demon Forges, still, they only hit on 3 still, or 4s, don't they?
Or do they?
I don't think they upgraded their ballistic and weapon
They
skill yet.
do only hit on 4.
So just 1 3. There was just 1 3 in there.
should.
4 plus because it's transhuman. Alright, so 3 saves, and then these are 3 ups again. So 1 will go through. What's the damage on that?
It'll kill the one guy. Because you have to put it on him.
So
2 damage.
I'm down to what, 4 CP? Or 2 CP?
3.
Down to 3. You deducted 2 for transhuman, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Right? Wait, you were.
I thought it was at. Oh, you're right. I was at 5.
Five.
That's
You
right.
used
Okay.
Stratagem to
Okay.
do.
I get a CP back every turn, then I might be able to generate another one. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and reroll it. So he's good.
Okay, roll 5 more attacks.
Okay. Is this for his base attacks?
Yes.
No? Okay. So he did the tendrils first. That's right. Okay.
Yes. He's not a cool person.
All right. So there's a hit.
2 CP?
Yeah, I'm down to 2 now. No wounds. All right. So that's that. I will go ahead and pile in and make some fights here.
Sure.
So.
And this guy will base.
Okay.
No janky shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm fine. So we're just gonna do this, and then this guy's gonna go in here. I do the half inch.
Yep. And you make sure everyone's in unit coherency.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. So we're gonna do that. So everybody will be within 2 of 2. Paragon. So 5 attacks with the hammer. Don't have the banner nearby, so no extra attacks there. But these guys hit on 2s. Do you have anything for reducing?
No.
Okay. Alright, so those all hit. And then toughness 8, correct?
Into the scorpion is here, yes.
Okay, so these are strength 8. So force to wound. Alright, so 3 at AP minus 3.
What weapon is this?
Nemesis force demon hammers.
And they hit on, so you hit on 2s?
Yeah, actually you're correct. I would have given minus 1.
Yeah.
Because of the hammer.
You want to just re-roll it?
Hang on a second. I can go back about 10 seconds. The magic of being able to see everything. So 5 attacks with the hammer. Okay. Don't have the banner nearby, so no extra attacks there. But these guys hit on 2s. Do you have anything for reducing? We're watching our own live channel. Alright, so those all hit. Yeah, they all super hit because they're all 5s and 6s.
All of them?
All of them was 5s and 6s.
Was that to hit or wound?
That was it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but then I did wounds. It was 3 wounds.
Okay.
3 at AP minus 3.
Take one.
Alright, so they're 3 flat damage apiece.
Okay.
And then let's do the other hammer. And he only gets 4 attacks. Same difference, hitting on 3s. Okay, so 2 do miss. And then toughness 7, so 3's to wound. And both of those do wound on the fives.
Good.
Oh, wow, nice. Alright, so let's move into the falchions. These guys are strength 4. So we're going to do 1 falchion there, 1 falchion there. The first guy, he's going to get 4 attacks, 5 attacks because of the extra attack, the extra blade. So 5 into the scorpion here, hitting on 2s. Okay. And then wounding on toughness 8, right?
6s.
So 6. So nothing there. Okay. And then the other falchion, same difference. 5 attacks. 2 miss. And then these are on 5s. So nothing there. Okay. So now the halberds. So I
This
have
one is not in combat.
2 halberds in range. And they're going to get 4 attacks apiece. So the first 4 into the scorpion there. All hit. And then plus 1 to strength, so 5's to wound. So just the 1 wound, AP minus 2? I think it's 2. Yeah, because falchions are, it's AP 2 because plus 1 strength minus 2.
Take 2.
Takes 2, C3 each, because it's force weapon.
said it was 2 damage.
The AP2 is what I meant.
It takes 1.
Okay, so 1 goes through. The damage is 2. So that worked out. Alright, and then the other halberd.
Into the other guy?
Yep.
Okay.
And then we got 4 attacks. All hit. And then 5 to wound again. So 1 there, and AP minus 2 will.
Goes through.
4d3 for just the 1. Alright. So there's the thing.
Yeah.
So you got 1 down to 11. He's down to what, 17?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So do I want to consolidate at all? Probably not. You're in base with me, right?
Yes. There should be no
As
possible.
long as
way
there's
to-
models that are in
Yeah.
base, that's
You
what I
can't
would
get
do.
on the objective. Is what I was trying to get tonight.
Wasn't planning on doing it, so. Alright, so that's the end of the turn, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so do I need a leadership test? I lost 2. Their leadership's 8, so
You
no,
should
they're
be fine.
good. You don't have any minus 1s. I lost 2 over there. And their leadership is 8 as well, so we're good. So, yeah, end of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Cade, you had, what was your 3 again?
Raise the banner. Kill
Raise the
your
banner,
units.
abhor the witch, and assassinate.
Yeah. So
Okay.
nothing so far.
Okay. Is there anything that does have a banner on it?
All of these 3.
Did we get? Oh, you.
Yes.
Kharn. Good. Kharn. Oh, I can shoot him now.
Yeah. Sacrifices had to
You're
be made.
really gonna make me do that? You're gonna make me kill Kharn?
No,
You're making me kill Kharn. That's not
No.
nice.
I'm not making you kill Khorne. That's a choice.
All right, Grey Knight's turn. He makes me feel bad for doing what I'm supposed to do. All right, so going into Grey Knight's turn 2, I am going to go ahead and spend. See, I have 2 left, right? So I'm going to go ahead and spend the 2 on Heed the Prognosticators and the Paladins again. I think that's probably the right call, but I do go up to 1 because I have +1 for my command phase. So I should be sitting at 1 right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some movement. Might as well keep my paladins as healthy as I can, as long as I can. So, okay. Let's see here. How do I crush that thing? I guess really what we're going to do. So I come out here with these guys.
Command.
And then Boldus is going to come right there. I think we're good there. This guy. So if he goes to there, he won't get moved. So I think I'm going to go ahead and advance him. So the banner's going to go where he wants to go. Up to 12. So right there. Okay. There we go. And then the librarian, he's going to be charging anyway. So he's going to go out here. Okay. I guess we'll keep him within 3 of them, so that he can still benefit from the character rule. Okay, do I want to fall out of combat?
Nah.
Well, my problem is that thing blows up. What's its range on the explosion? D6 or 2d6?
Might be straight 6 now. 2d6.
Okay, so
It doesn't blow up as bad. It's not a 5+.
maybe what I'll do is I'm going to put him like right there then. And I'll put the library just a hair away. Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably end up gating these guys. Okay.
You just go through your primaries, right?
So I'm holding 3 right now. So I'm going to get 15 because I hold more.
Don't
I do
hold
not
more.
hold more.
I hold exactly the same as you.
Yeah, because I couldn't get within 3 of that. So I'll get 10 for the price.
And I have OPSEC on it.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So, let's go ahead and do these guys. You know, maybe I won't gate them. I guess I could, but I don't really think it's necessary. Let's just put these guys like right next to each other. I know I keep changing my mind, but it's because of what I'm planning to use on each unit. So, okay.
And it is a psychic action with a character, just so you're aware.
Yep. So, advancing is out of the question.
Mhm.
So, let's do, let's see, 6 inches. Now these guys. I can fix it, but I don't know if it's going to cause a problem. So let's add that and that in. So Dan, just let us know if there's an issue with echo at all, because if there is an echo, I'll have to try and sort something out. This probably only activates the mic when that cam is active. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see here. So let's try tonight. Let's see.
Pass it over.
Yeah, he's gonna shuffle. Let's see. Okay. Edgar Knight will drop there. This one will drop there. I don't really want it on the critter, but.
Does he want to try to do the psychic action?
This stuff we can play with later. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably just the fact the laptop's picking it up through that mic, which I don't. The first thing I'm going to do.
Yeah. Dan said there's still nothing on the overhead, so maybe we'll just have to use it pretty sparingly.
If you keep the dice box up, maybe that'll help with that during the overhead.
Okay.
So what you'll do is you'll use the A10 dice box, and maybe that'll trigger it.
Okay, we started.
Okay, so let's do very first thing. I think we'll do hammer hand with him into the paladins. So that's going to go off on a 10.
What does that do?
So that gives them +1 to wound rolls.
Okay.
And then let's do. So we'll move into the librarian. And check that nullifier matrix throughout mine.
That does our paladin's OPSEC.
So let's do the librarian. Because I'm going to switch into my tide.
Yep.
So let's go into the psychic tide.
Sure.
So tide of escalation, I think, is the right one.
Yep.
So going for that. I'm just going to go off on an 8.
Yep.
Okay, let's do Gate of Infinity. Let's just do Sanctuary on them first. Oh wait, I guess I gotta do both of their powers. That's my bad. I forgot you can't move, switch back and forth.
Yes, you do have to do.
Yeah. Alright, so librarian's other power is gonna be the Imperium domination. That's the +1 to command points. So 4, 5, so 7. Yeah, so I can only boost it by 1. What I should have done was I should have spent the CP to make it boost twice. That's okay. Okay, so I'm still sitting at 1 CP, not the end of the world, I guess. Okay, so let's go over there. And let's do the, do Moldus actually.
Sure.
So first thing I'm going to do is we're going to do Armored Resilience on
The Belgians.
on the Falchions, and we're going to do it on the Far Falchions. Like I said, they're all Falchions, doesn't matter. The sword units won't get that. So yeah, let's do it on the Falchions. That's going to go off on a 10. Alright, so we'll do the Gate of Infinity.
Who's getting?
We're going to do it in the Dread Knight there.
Okay. And who's passing it?
The Strike Squad in the back there.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. 3, 4, 5. Now, I think Gate's probably a 6. Let me double check. What more charge? 6. So, do I want to reroll? 1 CP probably isn't going to save me in the long run, so I think I'm going to go ahead and burn that CP to reroll. And that's going to go off on an 8.
Okay. Psych powers.
Yeah.
But that teleporting is something I don't want to do. So I will spend the CP to run a 4+ today.
Okay. So it does go off. Alright, so hard as a lot, you go ahead and drop me 1 CP. And I have,
got 4 CP now, is that right?
Yes, I'm at 4.
I should be at 0. So let's go ahead and jump him.
I do have a unit.
Yep, I'll make sure I take these guys into consideration.
And take you into consideration.
Alright, so 9 out there. Yeah, I gotta play with this guy here, so that's, yeah, it's probably gonna be a little too tight. That said, the problem is the reroll charges. So, let's see. This guy's gonna be playing. Let's do. I guess we'll put him just outside of behind these guys. Now I need to do.
Oh, you didn't do Sanctuary because you had to finish him.
That's right. Okay, so now at this point you can't do anything else, right? Okay, so let's go do Sanctuary quick. It's going to go off at 8, and then let's do my psychic mental interrogation thingy over there.
Okay, which one is it?
The one that doesn't have vortex to do. So
Yeah,
both
so
within 6 of the
The
center,
flamer one.
but whichever one it is that doesn't have the vortex. So this is on a 4, so it goes off on 4.
I think it's 3. It might be a 4.
Mental interrogation. Mars, you have the book over there. Would you take a look at mental interrogation?
No,
Or is that like
it's,
the psychic?
Ritual?
Psychic ritual, that's the one. Just need the word charge.
Oh, 6, I'm pretty sure.
I know mental interrogations are really low. It's like 4.
Yeah, one of them's like 3, I think.
4 charge 3.
Okay, so it does go off. It goes off on 4. And the reason I did that is because he can change it to a 4 or a +1. So, okay. So then we're going to do the. So you can't cast any other powers, right? Because if you do that, you can't cast powers.
That's
right. So we'll go ahead and do him.
Okay.
And he has. Here, I think this one has Sanctuary. Yes, he's got Sanctuary, so we're just going to cast a Psychic Smite. So that's going to go off. Kill 2 guys. Alright, and then the other one is going to cast the Vortex of Doom. So it's equal distance between that guy and this guy. So I'm going to choose this guy here. The Vortex. And it goes off on an 8, 5, 6, 7, and then I can give him +1. So we'll go off.
So you are using the
So the
+1?
nullifier, we'll go ahead and use that.
Okay. On a 4+, it's denied.
What does that do?
Since you're, it's going to affect the Scorpion on a 4+, any psychic power doesn't
Oh,
affect
it
it.
targets him?
Yeah, so it goes off.
Alright, now, it does go off on him, and then he takes D3, and I believe it's on 3 or 4+, anything within the range will take more. Okay, any unit within 3 inches of him, that's an enemy unit. Equal wounds. So, first, Scorpion,
Yep.
for just the one,
On the 16?
and then the dude over here on a, did I say it was a 3+? No, it's just automatic. So I'm gonna do what's the reason? Is it?
Automatic?
Yeah, it's automatic. It's the same as the Thousand Sun ability, except they get like a whole bunch of pluses to cast. So, okay, so that's the deal. Let's go ahead and do. I guess his second power is just a normal smite. So let's put it into the dude over there on the far end.
Yep.
What's he down to? 16.
Yep.
And he keeps denying on 4s, right?
Yes.
So yeah, let's put it
any
over.
power that has any effect on him at all,
Right.
on a 4+ doesn't affect.
So we'll go ahead and put it over there. That's going to go off on for 2 mortal wounds.
Yep.
So that's my third, second.
Is it more because he's a demon?
He is a demon, so yeah, it's actually, it's, yeah, 4.
Okay.
I almost forgot about that. It almost might have been worth it to just sit and smite him, but again, that 4+.
And then I just say 4+, 4+.
Yeah, that'd be my luck. So, all right. I believe that's it for the psychic phase. Everything else is 12-inch range. Maybe they have range. I guess they do. And so does the other 2 over there. So, I've casted 2 smites so far. So I need a +2. That's gonna go off for 4 more wounds.
Yep.
And then the last one, well, 3.
Casting that one.
This is the last strike squad that has not been casting. So they casted the gate. They just casted, and now they're casting. So 6 + 1. I needed.
No.
That's not gonna go off because now I need an 8. That's right. All right. So that's that. That's right. Okay. You need more psychic than that. That's your problem.
And did you say you original last one?
I did. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and do some shooting here. The first thing I want to do is we're going to put the Stormbolter into the Dreadclaw from these 2 guys. Actually, yeah, because they both have Falchion Stormbolters. So, Stormbolter from the first guy, Librarian hits on 3s, all hit, and then toughness 7, right?
And then
5s?
all the Terminators?
Yes. Everything in the army area except for the strike squads. Okay, so one wound.
Should be fine.
No AP, yep, that's very good. Second guy will shoot, same thing. Actually, you know what? We're going to put him into the Marines over here. So one will miss because Ancients don't hit on 2s, fortunately. He's a Paladin Ancient, though. So it's the weapon skill 2, not listed. So, force to wound, nothing there. Alright, and then, I wish I got bolt missiles, but I don't. So let's do all the Stormbolters into, both. You know what, let's do the first 3 here in front, into your Marines that are up against the wall there. So 1, 2, and 3. So the first 3 strikes into the Marines that are in cover. Hitting on 3s. The range of oldest to reroll 1s.
What is shooting?
It's these 3 strikes into the Marines over here.
Okay.
They move, so I gotta reroll.
I was like, yep.
4, 6. So 6 shots. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright, so 4, and then 4 storms. So 2 saves, no AP.
You're good.
Okay. 3 of save?
Cover.
Yeah, real into light cover. They're obscuring in light. Okay. So let's do those 5 guys into
Same
the
unit?
same unit.
Yep. They also move.
Those, so 10 shots. Oops, I got 3, 9, 10. There we go. Same deal. 3s reroll 1s. Yeah, if I roll 2s like this all day, I'm in deep trouble. Okay. 4s again. So 2 more. 0 AP.
2 sixes.
Very nice.
Golden.
Yeah, very golden. Alright, I got this unit back here. They will not move. I guess I just need to check them with a 24. I think you tried to deny. I'm pretty sure they are.
Should be.
Yes, they are.
You can't shoot scorpions in combat.
That's
You
correct.
can shoot this
Certainly can.
guy. So I'm not adding anything.
Alright, so 2, 3, 4. Storm bolters just kind of. They used to be good, and they're kind of silly now. 3s. We're going because of oldest. Alright. And then, let's see here. 5 wound. Oops. There we go. Alright, so you got, looks like 6 saves, no AP. There we go. Takes 5. Storm bolters did a thing. That's interesting. Alright, so let's move into my Dread Knights here. Let's see. This thing's down to 16 now.
Can't shoot it. Think about that.
Oh, I'm just curious to see where I'm at. So I'm debating on shooting because I got to do some charges. So let's do him into Kharn. I gotta strip you off the objective.
You must.
So I have 1 CP. No, I spent the CP. So let's do. That's correct, right? I just spent that CP.
You're currently at 3.
Right. Okay, that's what I was checking. Okay, so we're gonna do the Gatling silencer and the side cannon all in the Kharn. So Gatling first. He gets on 2s because he no longer suffers from penalties. Rerolling. Because he is a Grand Master.
And you don't have order yet.
Alright. And then strength 4, so 4 still. Alright, and then these are at AP minus 0.
And how many?
So there's 7 total.
Okay, cool.
Alright, now the side cannon. And the side cannon is 6 shots. Alright. You're rolling 1. Oh, jeez, come on. Alright, and then strength 7, so 3 still in. Alright, so these are at AP minus 1.
You're good.
Alright. Oh, that's awkward.
That's what you get for shooting at Khorne.
Well, not done. Not yet. So I'm going to put the Gatling silencer from that one over into Kharn, and I'm going to put the flamer into your big beastie there. So the flamer first, or 5 shots, and strength 6, I believe. So, yeah, 4 HP minus 1.
4 up. He's down to 1.
Each one's 2 damage.
He's dead.
Does he blow? He
Yes.
does blow. Alright, so D3, I believe.
Smaller Phoenix explodes. D3 within 6.
Yeah, so it's just the strikes.
2
2 mortal wounds. Not really
is
big deal.
plus the 6.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go ahead and remove those here in a minute, but let's go ahead and do the Gatling silencer. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, silencer to Kharn. All hit. And then 4. Alright, so 3 6 saves, no AP.
Big
So
one.
1 goes through. D3 damage.
Yeah.
Takes 3. The big 3. I'm going to do some measuring here, because I don't know if the other one... Psychic action's completed, so you can still shoot, I believe.
I don't know about psychic action.
Pretty sure psychic action just blocks
It's still an action?
right, but since it's in the psychic phase and the psychic action already ended,
I know. Well, that's the thing.
while you're performing an action, you can't do anything else, but now that the action's already done, I think you get to keep going. So, we'll put the hands tiles there, and then the stock cannon into the remaining Marines over there. So, side cannon into the Marines. 6 shots, 24 range. You can check that as well.
Yeah, you're good.
They all hit. And then, 3 so just 3 at AP minus 1
Into the Marines?
into the Marines.
They're fine.
All good. Alright, so silencer again. Rerolling ones. Okie doke.
Nice.
No, die, Kharn. Alright, 4s. That was terrible. So just 5. That was terrible. Great.
It's fine.
Yeah, you're making the right number of saves with the right number on the dice.
Well, the 2 ups is kind of easy.
Yeah, I guess I probably should have taken Astral Aim to strip the cover, but it's
Oh, yeah.
it's fine. It's
I mean, no 2s.
yeah. Okay. So here we go. Let's do some charges. First, let's put my Demon Paladin Librarian into your Scorpion. Can he Overwatch? I don't remember how they changed his rules, so I guess that's really going to determine whether or not I charge him.
They do not have the...
He can't fire out of combat anymore? Right. Because he's a vehicle, he fires into combat now, so that makes sense.
No, it's the chaos wording. It doesn't have the chaos wording anymore. The chaos word spells can still shoot.
Makes
Unless
sense.
they somehow change it and not get you that way.
Fair enough. Okay. Alright, well, let's go ahead and try it then. Librarian, it's not getting there on a 1 or a 2.
Wrong with that.
I don't see Peter reroll, so it is what it is. We'll try and do the Ancient over here.
Ancient advance?
That's correct. Yes, that's correct. So let's do the Dread Knight, I guess, over here. Probably going to get a -2 because of the crater. I don't think
Yeah,
the base
there's
is
no way
fit.
your base is going to be able to get through.
The base is 3.5. Yeah, there's no -2. So it is a -2. So I'm going to need a 11. Alright, but I do have first with the fray, because that's the Warlord trait, so rerolling. So no, we'll not get there. Alright, the other Dread Knight. I don't really think it's possible to get anywhere. I'm probably outside of 12 on the Marines, so not really going to bother there unless I'll check it, but I doubt it. Let's go ahead and put the Dread Knight into the Marines back there. So that's going to fail. You. Lucky you. Lucky.
Needed that.
Okay, so let's go ahead and pile in here and do some combats.
I get the fight first.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yep. And I'm going to do the Scorpion first.
Yeah,
And I'm going to spend the CP for Demon Forge.
that makes sense.
Because he can still do a lot of damage. He was declared a charge this turn, so he gets extra attack.
I think if they get charged, or you'll have to read how Hateful Saw works. I think if they get charged,
Yep, he will start.
It's pretty much the first round of combat. Charge, get charged, roll damage.
Yeah, so charge, if he makes a charge, is charged, or performs heroic intervention. I was
so
charged.
getting charged is declaring a charge, I guess. So yeah, that's fine. It does make a pretty big difference. And especially since I can't transhumans, so that's a pretty huge deal. So we'll see how it goes. I knew this list would burn CP pretty fast. I was hoping it wouldn't be that fast. But to be fair, I'd be at 2 CP right now if I wasn't failing that second power that gives me free CP every turn.
Yeah, you lost 2 CP for it.
Alright.
You're rolling all these.
Alright. Does he bracket?
He's not bracketed. He needs to go down 1-1.
Okay. He's gonna have 1 wound.
If you bracket the 15. So as a bonus too. So 15 bucks.
Ouch.
One miss.
Okay.
Moving on
Many.
2s this time.
Yeah.
A lot of 1s.
Not nearly enough.
No. Same number as last time.
Yeah.
A lot worse for you.
Well, there's still 3 involved, so we'll see how it goes. But with my past rolling 1s and 2s, it's very likely the way that goes. Yeah,
That's
so
nice.
1. So 1's gone.
2 are dead.
2 are gone. 3 are gone. So, all right. Let's pull out the falchions. I don't think.
I have to take him out.
Yep. I think with piling consolidate, I'm probably okay with taking out the falchions. Well, yeah, they do have hammer hands, so let's actually strip. One on 3s against him. The smarter play is taking out the falchions. So, all right, that's that.
And 2 of them were in combat range, so these 2 you can have your ancient rolls.
No, my ancient doesn't work that way.
Oh, that's no fun.
No, it just gets +1 attacks instead.
Okay, now you get your attack.
Yeah. So I'm piling here. I'm gonna put the hammer right here. This guy was in range there. So the 1 hammer into the dude here, another hammer there. You know what? No, let's do it this way. We're gonna do both hammers in the scorpion.
Yeah.
So I don't get shock assault this time. So, but with that said, pretty sure I did that right. Yeah, so Sullivan 6. So they do get +1 to attacks.
And what's saving +1 to attack?
The ancient banner gives +1 to attacks. And then on 6s with the relic, I get extra attacks. So there's the Paragon, there's the other hammer. So both hammers with the scorpion, if not 6s.
How many attacks is that?
Should be
5,
9.
6.
9 total. So it's 3 for each paladin. And then no shock assault, but +1 each. And then the Paragon gets 1 more.
Yep.
Yep. So 6s, get extra attacks, so there's an extra one.
1s and 2s now.
You're right. And I'm not in range of any Grandmasters to reroll, so the 1 will miss,
And the 2 will.
and then the 2 will miss. And then this extra attack here, so that will hit. Alright, and then move on 2 3s, because it's toughness 8. Alright, so you're taking 5 saves.
Wait, that was a 3?
3 total wounds, hammer hand,
Ah,
+1 to
yes.
wounds. Yep. So
And
5 total.
how many dice did you roll? Did you roll 8?
It was 9 dice total. 2
3
failed.
missed. 3 failed, and then 1 more.
3 failed,
Should
and
have
I
been
got 1
7.
more. And then
The 7 should have went through. I think you rolled 8 dice.
I pulled them right. I know I did. I'll double check the video, but
Because I think you put a dice in and then you rolled, which might have been the issue.
well, I put it down as a 1, and then I re-rolled that same. So there's the 1.
And 2 of them were in combat range, so these 2 can have extra rolls.
Yep, speed up a little bit here. And then on 6s with the relic, I get extra attacks. So I love how we're watching our videos on here. Watching us watch ourselves. It is nice that we can do this though.
Yeah.
Once we get more people in chat, then they can answer that for us. But unfortunately, we got to do it this way.
Yeah, gotta take the practice. Second video.
2 missed. So the 2 I picked the 1 up. There's the second one right there, and then I added the 1 in.
All good then. 5?
So 583.
The intercept is to replay.
All right.
So that's 12 damage on.
All right.
3 each, right?
Yep, each one's 3. And then let's go ahead and do. So what do you got left? 4. Well,
You're supposed to declare out everything at first.
Yeah, you're right. We'll just, because I didn't declare, we'll just put everything else in the head too. These falchions are swinging anyway, so, or not the falchions, but the halberds. So, okay. So each guy's getting 3, and then +1. And there's 3 guys in there. And then 6 is for extras, and then the 2s hit. So there are no, oh, there's 1 6, and it does hit. And then these are wounding on 4s because of the hammer hand. So hopefully that's not good. So 5 AP 2. 5? Okay. Does he blow on a 4 up? He does.
He does.
Kaboom.
2d6.
Yep. So he's hitting everybody. So
everyone.
He'll hit Kharn.
Your
Yeah,
eyes.
he'll hit that Dread Knight. He'll hit that Dread Knight. Yeah, he hits everyone.
Yep. Okay.
So where do you want to start?
1 second.
Pretty sure it's D6.
D6. Okay, I'm gonna start with my Marines.
Might as
1
well.
dice.
Just the 1. Okay.
Which will be the 1 guy in here.
Yep. And now Kharn, since you're working on your dudes.
Yep. Kharn. 1
Oh,
lives.
this guy is going to blow away half my army, and then I only lose a single model from each unit. Not even. Alright, so now the Forge Fiend.
Yep. And Monarchy.
Modifying.
1.
This guy. I swear, if you roll 5s and 6s against me, I'm going to
Your Paladins.
Yeah.
2.
Okay. So 1 paladin is down to 1.
Your Ancient. 2.
Okay.
And it says, kaboom.
Yeah. Your Librarian.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, he's down to 1. And then the Dread Knights.
Your Knight. 5.
Ouch.
For the one with the bigger gun.
Yeah.
And then the Flamer Gun. 4.
Okay, so 5 and 4, and these guys are 12 apiece. So one's at 8 and one's at 7. Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie, ouch.
That is a win in my book.
That's a massive win. Only one thing, but it's killing a whole bunch of other stuff. Not
A lot of mortal wounds.
hurt really bad.
That's the biggest thing.
So that'll get him within 3 of that. And then these guys okay.
I still hold
Actually,
but
I want him down. Let's see. I want to be within 6 of him. So I'm just going to shove 6 just down the edge. There we go.
now I get my attacks with the Monarchy.
Indeed you do.
Not degraded, I don't believe.
No, I don't think so.
Get to the full semper.
Got 3.
I have AP 2.
Alright, 3 of them. So damage is enough to kill
Just
1.
1.
Yep.
And then I have 4 attacks. There's a 1-shot paladin. Smaller here with these that's the full semper. All wound.
Go away.
AP 3. 3 of his own. Kill 3.
Got 3 damage apiece?
Yep. Monkey munch.
No. Not cool. Alright, yeah, so bearing goes down. We'll leave the one that's in range of the objective. And you said you are objective secured, right?
I am.
So maybe we will leave the paragon.
There's a chance of not auto running away.
Well, he's in base contact with you anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the extra +1 leadership will.
Okay.
It's not like I can deny the objective, because you only took 1 mortal wound, which is silly, but whatever.
Yeah. Mine were hiding and ready for it to explode. They've had the past experience.
Okay, well, that's ugly, but, okay, fair enough.
Morale?
Let's see how she goes. So, yeah, morale. Your Marines are gonna need leadership.
They're fine, because I only lost 2.
Did you?
Just 1 more, yeah.
Lost 3. Okay. Okay, so the Paladins are down, what, 6?
You did not remove your strikes as well.
Strikes.
Yes. This is the explosion.
They're definitely not in range of that.
The Waller fiend that exploded?
Oh, yeah, the two guys over here. But they're gonna pass it now, so I'm not worried about them.
Yeah, that's just
Okay, so Paladins here, they lost 6 guys from all that, so 6 plus 2, they have leadership at 8, so we're good.
Because I killed one turn 1.
Yes. Okay, so 2 guys, we'll just pull you guys here. Alright.
At the start of my turn, this guy will go up to 8. And start over generation.
Okay. Wow.
I lost a lot of power.
You did. So did I. I guess I would be feeling better if you didn't do so much damage to the Dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
I kind of knew the Paladins were going to get hurt, but I was kind of banking on you not doing too much to them.
Yeah.
But without transhuman, it is what it is.
It happens.
Yeah. And I roll like that for Paladins all the time. I don't know what it is.
Well, they took 2 rounds of a Scorpion Mauler fiends and only lost. They still have people.
They lost 5.
How many points did they?
A lot, like 600 points.
Well, you killed 525. Congratulations.
I don't feel good about that. It's fine. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It was either them or the Dreadnoughts, so.
One in the Jade's turn too?
Yes, I hold 3 objectives.
Yep. Try 3.
Well, Rick, did you score Land Breaker back?
So I have 1.
You have 2
Yes.
hits in his
No, because I'm not in your deployment zone.
No.
So, no, I do not. I did get the psychic focus, right? And then what was the other one I had?
Psychic Breaker,
Titan.
Land Breaker, and Titan.
So I got 10 points for Titan. That's probably a good one to take. Easy 10 points.
Mhm.
And to be fair, after what that thing just did to me. Serves them right. Alright.
Berserkers are coming.
Yeah. Worked out prior to the game, but apparently there's still some more work to do. So we'll get through it. You know, we're still kind of fresh into the battle reports, so we'll do our best to try and make sure it works out. Worst case scenario when it comes down to it, if I gotta drop a little more into it, then I gotta drop a little more into it. But time and effort, I mean, we'll get it right.
Dan said there's still nothing in overhead, even with that on.
Yeah.
So if you want to just recap that a little bit, I just have to overhead.
Okay. Oh, you did, okay. Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is we obviously understand that there's audio issues. However, what we'll do is we're gonna keep working on it, and worst case scenario, if I have to spend a little bit on getting better audio equipment, and that's what we'll have to do. Like I said, I thought I had it all worked out, where it wasn't an issue anymore, but clearly that's not the case. So, like I said, I apologize for all that, but we'll do what we can to try and fix the problem. And then hopefully before long, our battle reports should be nice and clear for everybody. So, but in the meantime, I do appreciate everybody helping out with the audio issues, letting us know what kind of problems we're having. We'll work on making it better for you. So, beyond that, some upcoming games we got. Now, Mars, are you going to be available Saturday?
This Saturday, that should be possible.
Okay. So we're in the works of pretty much setting up a game every Saturday or Sunday, depending on the weekend days that work for everybody. Obviously, we'll have the game up ahead of time, so that way you guys can plan to, be here. Give you guys plenty of time to make plans. We're trying to plan our live times around so that way we're not interfering with some of the other live guys. Like Tabletop Titans does a lot of their videos live, so we'll do our best to make sure that we're not, interfering with their time frames, because I know a lot of people like to watch them as well. So that's that. There's a few other ones out there that do it live too. Twitch is another one, but really Titans is the one that you don't want to affect the most, especially considering most of us guys here watch Titans and Tactics. So we'll work around so everybody has an opportunity to at least watch us when we're available. So hopefully the fact that we're doing them at earlier times will make it so some of the guys in the other countries will be able to sit and watch our games live, so that way they're not, it's not 3 a.m. when they're doing a game or whatever the case is. So if there's any time frames that work perfect for people, feel free to give us a shout out. Let us know where you're from, the area, so that way we can maybe try and adjust a little bit, so that way we can get some games in that you guys can watch as well. So we're still working out time frames, but we're planning to do one every week, and then hopefully potentially twice a week at some point here on the regular. So that's the general consensus, and it'll be switching between the 4 of us guys. So Mars, Cade, myself, and then you guys have already met Tom. He wasn't on the live feed last game, but he was doing the studio stuff. He's going to be our regular producer. It's just a matter of working around his schedule too. So we're going to try and make it so that we don't have to run with 2 people, because it's a real problem to try and keep up with everything, and it will lessen our quality, and we don't want to drop the quality. So that's what it comes down to for us. But
Yeah, I think that's the movement.
all right, I'll stole your 4 because I think that was for the short game.
How many CPA am I at?
You just went back up to 5, if I can remember.
I just wanted to make sure.
I say no. I say 0. Use 1 for the turn, that's it.
Exactly. 1 more 13.
Yeah, you only get 1 for the turn. You can only use 1.
Okay. So I think that's all the drops.
Thanks for subscribing, Pyromancy. Pyromancy, you have to let us know how that's said. I hope I got that right.
So shooting phase.
Pretty cool name, by the way.
I'm gonna chuck a grenade into the ancient.
All right, why not? Go for it.
Hit.
Yeah. You need a 4. Was it a frag grenade?
Big grenade. I only ever throw big grenades.
Okay, frag grenade. So AP 0, no,
1.
1, right? So he's a Terminator, so 3 up. It's good.
Hey, look. I did something.
He tried to do something.
Yeah.
That's right. He's more terrifying in close quarters.
I'm gonna shoot 4 guys of bolters into the guy on 1 move.
So in the librarian, sure.
I didn't move them, so 8 shot.
Yep. And then these barricades are light cover, correct? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if it was -1 hit or if it was plus
Yeah.
cover.
You're not in cover with that.
He's at the barricade here.
No, he's not within an inch of it.
Oh, okay. Wow. I guess that was my fault. I should have double checked. Alright, so
You still need a tool save.
yeah, that's right, 3 0, I think. Alright. Watch me roll 1. A couple 1s here. Oh, well, weird. It happened. Okay.
I have a Melta,
Yeah.
so I will shoot my Melta into that Grandmaster.
You have Melta. Who's got the Melta?
The Lord.
Ah!
Terminator Lord. That's
Weird, you're not running the double weapons, huh?
what do you mean?
So we're not running the axe, and somebody's running an axe.
It's a Terminator.
Yeah.
The Terminator has an axe and Melta.
Well, the Terminator has a Gotcha, okay. So you need a 3 up. And then,
It's
who's that into though?
the Dread Knight.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, 4? No, 3.
Wound goes AP 4.
4 up. Ew. I don't have any CP, so go for it.
6 damage.
Yeah, watch roll 6.
5.
I couldn't, you really could not, you couldn't, just for once, not do a damage to him? No. Every time one of those through, that was a max.
Yeah.
This guy has Harlequins, you know, fusions, rolls you up, he hits you like 50 shots, all of them miss but like 3. Like, I'll do max 6 damage every time.
Well, that's fine. Yeah.
The luck of the Malta.
Okay, and I think my last shots are gonna be my dudes in.
Pretty sure you're a salamander in my heart, just because you have so much luck with volcano weapons.
Okay, I'll shoot all my
The
the three Marines into that 3-man squad with the swords.
Sure, makes sense.
So they didn't move. They all hit.
Yeah.
And that's
A lot of wounds.
5 wounds.
Alright, 3 ups. All good.
You're good.
Hey, I can roll well too. Sort of.
Yeah. And then the phase that actually I can shoot with light.
Must be whiffing the.
I didn't advance them. So 24 inches.
You didn't advance bikes? You saying you're not a Dark Angel? Okay.
Okay. One bike into the one wound guy,
Yeah.
and one bike into that same unit I just shot at,
Right.
and the other bike into the Dreadnought because he's out of range of everything else.
You just point out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 4 shots into the
Alright.
librarian.
3 hits. 84. Come on.
One wound.
That's all it takes. Maybe 1 or 2.
You need to roll 1.
Okay.
Okay. Now it's 4 shots into the Grandmaster.
Yeah.
Look at that.
5 wounds.
Nothing. And then 4 into the squad.
84.
Nothing.
Alright.
And now it's charge phase.
Kharn's not shooting?
No,
Oh, he's not.
obscuring.
Gotcha.
I was just in case for whatever reason.
Because you don't want me to not overwatch?
Yeah. So I'm gonna start with the warp panels.
Sure.
I need an 8 to charge the Grandmaster.
You get a +1?
Yes, from the Lord.
Okay. What's the Lord's range?
6.
He's gonna. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's the guy in the back there.
That's a 10.
Whee! Off they go. Well, at least he's full health, I guess, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, but it just means I pump a lot of CP in these.
Yeah, please do. Spend as much CP as you got. Just put them all in there.
What's their new one?
They have a 4-up emblem, 2-up they save. They're a Terminator with an Iron Halo.
And you're out of CP just in general?
I am out of CP. Because I whiff.
Yeah.
I whiff like a king. It's funny because I can do all the psychic mortal wounds in the world when I'm casting Smite, but I can't for whatever reason.
My
Terminator. Yeah.
is going to charge the 5 wound Grandmaster.
I'm assuming he's shinning around.
Yeah, he'll.
He's gonna need a slightly longer charge.
No,
Okay, let's just assume he's right here. 9 inches away. Right?
No, he needs to be there.
Huh? Do we?
Yes. I'm not giving up an inch to lose an inch.
What do you mean?
I am in range.
Oh, is that for?
If I go at an angle, we'll measure
The
it.
problem is if he goes straight, he needs a 9
Exactly.
inches. If he goes right, he loses an
He
inch.
makes it.
He doesn't care, so it's all good.
13 inch charge. Should have declared. Actually, no, it doesn't matter because.
So I can heroic intervene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on. Go
Or
on.
what? Probably worth it to chop your lord to pieces.
He's going to charge. The Falcon.
Yeah. How long you do about that?
Yeah.
You get -2 though because you can't fly over.
Yeah, you can. You fly.
Right, the fly doesn't work for.
I can fly over. Yeah, it does.
No, it does not. We checked that. Mars, right? We
Barrick?
checked that? You can't fly over barricades in the charge phase, correct?
Yeah, we checked that. It doesn't work. They run their enemies fly them.
They changed the ruling on fly for that. You can move over stuff during the movement phase, during the. What all was it? The movement phase and a couple of other things. But we did check that. So we did play a game with the same situation. I don't know why it does it that way. I thought that was really silly, but. I guess it's because that might determine things. If you want, you can redeploy your ward. If you'd rather have him closer.
Oh, fly models can move over other models when they make a guard move.
Okay, well, I guess we got it wrong for last time. So.
Yeah. I'm making this 12 anyway.
So the rolls you get, it doesn't really make a difference. Alright, yeah. Disgusting. Well, the upside is we're going to see real fast just how quickly this game is going to end.
Yeah. The Berserkers into 250.
Yeah.
7 is enough.
Yeah. Okie doke. Well, let's hope World Leaders decide to whiff on a unit or two. That'd be nice.
Okay, so flyers when they charge, they can move over Ordo Malleus as if they're not there.
Yeah.
They have to move over a building and terrain. As the same matter as other models.
Okay, so you would get the -2, but it doesn't matter because you got a 11.
He's the one with the plus.
All with the +1, so yeah, it doesn't matter. It wouldn't matter either way. You with your roll, like I said. It's completely irrelevant. Okay, so good thing. Some charges. Dreadnought staying where he's at.
And are you gonna do it? All the
I'm
charges
going
are
to if you're done.
Okay. So now I can attack him. Thank you.
Well, that's fine.
I know. He can attack twice.
Yep. Well, it's either attacking the Dreadnought twice or he's the one Dreadnought twice and attacking the other Dreadnought separately.
Oh, one more charge actually. That's my bad.
That's what I was wondering.
Dreadclaw into the strike squad.
Alright.
10.
Yeah. So the -2 doesn't make a difference anyway.
And how does flying across the unit work in this game?
Across the unit?
Yeah. Dreadclaws when they fly across the unit?
Oh, we gotta fly over you.
Yeah, you can't land on
He's talking about for the shooting bombing thing that they do now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta actually move literally over the unit to do so.
Okay.
Um,
Kharn into the guys as well.
Yeah.
The 7. Everything's charging.
should get there.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Is the bike going there too, or is he at the objective?
They're staying at the objective.
Makes sense. Alright, so we did some things. We'll have to see how the Grey Knights hold up.
Probably not well.
I'm hoping that your naming 5s to wound will make a difference. We'll see.
Okay. The only thing that scares me is that paladin, because he attacks first and I have nothing I can do about it.
That's correct.
But everything else should die.
Teleporter.
Okay. I'm gonna start with the Dreadclaw because that's the easiest.
Alright, so the Warlord is the one that's on 5 right now, just for the record.
Okay.
Or no, I'm sorry, it's the one that's on 7. Side cannon and silencer. So the one that heroically read.
So Dreadclaw gets 5 attacks on the charge.
Yeah.
Hits on 4s.
Okay, pretty good. Strength 6, I
Does
assume.
not have death. And it's a strength 12.
Strength 12. So 3 wounds, that's AP.
4, so
AP 4?
Yeah.
Is that good in combat now, huh?
yeah, times 2,
What
84,
is
3
wrong?
damage.
I'd say criticism on that. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so,
See dead.
ouch. That's not right. You got better in combat.
Yeah.
Shooting that worse. That's confusing.
I'll do the Chaos Lord with the Berserker's Blade, because he's not going to get into any other fight.
Sure. Let's straight to the glaive.
I should move you on these.
I might just want to dab our
Orders. So Berserker's Blade is strength 5, so I have 5 attacks on the charge, 6 attacks on the charge, because I'm finally attacking with an infantry unit. All into the strikes. That'll miss, but 2 deaths. No, 2 is actually hit. And 2 deaths. All hit.
Okay.
Moving on 4, because of the 1 harder wound.
AP, is that high enough to just kill him, alright?
2.
Oh, okay. Oh, we'll just kill him. So how much miss? So 4 saves.
4 saves, AB2.
Okay. What, I got 3 heads over there?
Yep.
So I need to make like 2 of these. EP2, no, that's not enough. Yeah, because I don't have 2 up, save 3. Alright, what are you doing?
Cool. I will consolidate him. Actually, no, he's behind barricades, so he's fine.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Who's next?
next will be my I'll do the talons.
Yeah. I gotta do Kharn first?
No, because I need to do the talons first, so when I do Kharn, I can move him, so I'm not murdering my talons. And I have the
I
reroll.
see.
Yeah.
Well,
So
it's only if it's with an, oh, because he gets the rerolls for 1 hit. I see. Yeah.
so spending a CP on them.
That's so unthematic.
+1 to wound with my 4 talons.
So
Okay.
you at 4 CP?
Now I'm at 4.
So you give a +1 to wound to veterans.
Yep.
Okay.
So they
And
have
4 now.
1 billion attack.
So we're gonna get 2 apiece, +1 for shock assault, +2 for lightning claws. So 5 attacks.
So 1, 2, 2.
2 for lightning claws and then +1 for hateful volleys or hateful assault, whatever it is.
It's 5 attacks because it's 1 base.
There are wolves, so you're gonna get 6
Yeah.
attacks. Yeah.
No, it's 1 base plus 2
+1 base.
plus
Okay.
1 plus 1. 5 each.
I thought they were 2 apiece, but that's right, they are assault marines, not veterans.
I know, and they're priced like veterans.
Yeah.
So it's 10.
It's because of their lightning claws, that's right.
So it's 2.
Yeah.
This is 3. This is 4. This is
Here you go. Just have them.
5.
Have them.
This is 6, 7, 8, 9.
You should have 50 dice. So we're missing a lightning? Yeah, it's down here. There you go.
10. Plus a world eater dice because of the sergeant.
Yeah.
And
All things.
I dropped some.
Got one.
Yeah, we had this last game. We could invest in the larger dice box.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all the 2s get pulled out.
Yeah. So they reroll 1 just because of the ward.
Yep. Because of
Kharn.
No.
He rerolls all hits.
all hits.
Yes, all failed hit rolls. Kharn!
God.
This is why I tried shooting him to death. And did 0 wounds. Oh, I'm not even sure how that's possible. 3 Dread Knights shooting at him and didn't do a single wound.
Okay, and then all the 6s. I need those
Oh,
for
I did go
death.
back. 1 did go through.
Ooh, good.
Yeah. Now you got 1 right there. Here you go. Now the rerolls.
Now the rerolls. These 2 will
This
miss.
is disgusting.
These will miss. These will...
Actually, I forgot, you have raised the banners. How much did you get left?
He did.
3. 3 that turn.
Yeah.
This is the first turn I got it.
Alright. So many things.
Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
51 attacks turned into 61 attacks.
10. Which then these reroll.
I didn't even do that with the crisis. I did like 4 with the crisis. There you go.
And now these wound on 4s.
Yeah.
Rerolling all wounds. This is a fun unit, guys. This is what Warp Talons do.
No.
When you bring them in a big 10-man blob and they
This
get
is
to.
what happens when you pass every charge.
That too. So I'm gonna take out all the successes.
Oh dear. Fours.
Yes.
saves off your first load. Make 12. Okay, minus 2, so 4. Ouch.
Still need to reroll a lot,
Yeah.
but it's looking at least average so far.
Yeah.
That one's already gone
That
that
was
way.
extra one, yeah.
Oh.
That's still a ridiculous amount. So, alright, let's see how many 1s, 2s, and 3s I can roll.
Plus that many.
Alright. Epic Grey Knights! Not that epic. Alright, so taking 3, 6, 9 so far. Oh. That one was a 3, so 10. And then, huh?
Is it penalty?
That's enough. You did.
How many ones is it?
12.
Didn't that only go through?
That was 10 from the first ones I rolled, and then I had a whole bunch more to roll.
Ah,
So,
gotcha.
yeah, so he's got.
Does he blow up?
Nope. Vehicles that don't blow up.
Okay. So I'll pile them in
Yeah,
3 inches.
that was fun.
Welcome to my world.
So, out of curiosity, what's the point cost for talent zones? I know they're 28,
70.
28 apiece, or 27 apiece.
So we're at 10 mana, 270.
Yeah.
That's 27 points a model. Kharn's gonna activate twice just to get in here.
Move some.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Alright. So, he's got some more things to do here in Berserkers.
Yeah. And him.
And your Lord.
Yeah.
So, who's next?
I think I will do my lord
Yeah.
into the guy who interrupted into me.
Okay, so another Warlord. He's got the axe, so he's going to be moving on 3s. He's going to be.
What's he touching?
Toughness is 6.
Yes, I will.
He's like straight 7 or 8, so.
So I have 4, 5, 6 attacks on charge.
Alright, he is strength 7.
He is currently strength 5, 6, 7. Yes. 6 attacks on charge.
Yep. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s.
Hitting, wound hitting on 3s. Because it's -1 with Darkfather, but 2 death to the False Emperors.
Didn't know
Reroll the 1.
that. Okay.
And I'm hoping for 6 as a wound.
One more wound.
So 3 mortal wounds.
Oh, it's 3 per?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that many 6. 4 6. At AP 2. More pinball.
Yep. So, what's the damage?
3 more.
Jeez, 3 games off.
Yeah.
Alright, so my Warlord's on 1. Does he swing dice or no?
He does.
Awesome.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna split it 3 attacks into the guy with 5 wounds,
Sure.
and 2 attacks into the guy with
Yep.
1 wound.
Excluding your Warlord, or your,
Yeah, 1 minus on the world he is. So 2 on your warlord.
Yep.
2 hit. There, kills him.
what was the extra 2 for?
That's the false emperor.
You only 1/6, didn't you? Oh, it's a reroll, that's right.
Yeah. I roll a 1. And then 3 attacks into the other one.
Yep.
There's a 1, and there's a 2, and then there's a death. Which hits. And there's a 6 and a save.
There's that a 2 and then 1 save.
And AP2.
There we go. Alright, well that's fun. 2 very nice drop on 1 dude who's like half, 1/10 the size.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm pretty sure game's sealed here. The Paladins are gone, the Dread Knights are gone,
3 inches.
and I'm about to lose both the other characters. But, it is interesting.
But hey, you might kill a monarchy.
Yeah. Strikes and rolls. pick them up, but I kind of need a sheer Hail Mary, like, unbelievably bad roll at some point here.
Yeah. It happened.
It's not going to, but
Okay,
it's the only shot at redemption here.
yeah, so what I'm doing is 4 guys into the librarian, everyone else into the guy with 3 wounds. I'll do the guy with the power fist first.
Okay.
Which is 4 decks. 5 decks. On the church. And not those. Wounds on that.
That's a fist, right?
Yeah.
That was on which one?
Ancient.
Ancient.
I don't want 3 wounds.
Alright, so maybe 3, so -2, or, so he didn't, I think we get 4, I don't remember if they have an Iron Halo or not. Let me double check. If he has a Halo.
You should have a 4 because you're Terminator.
That doesn't make a difference. Terminators have 5 weapons.
Oh shoot, you're right. It's a, I forgot the CP.
No, he just has the Crux Terminatus, which is so 5 up and low. There we go. He's okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to do the chain axes. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in total.
Yeah.
Which is 3, 4 attacks each. So 20 attacks.
Did your chain swords get switched to AP1?
Yeah, they did.
Okay. It's funny because axes are pretty much the same profile with minus 1 strength.
Awesome.
Well, I mean minus 1 for chain swords.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, you get an extra attack or you get extra strength. But I'm hoping they reduce the price on them.
Not me. They're already good enough.
Well, it'll factor 1 point, and you have to throw 10 in to get 10 or 5 chain swords to make it an even list. These one down 3.
You got a 4 roll on the box. There you go. Yeah, they're axes, right?
Yep.
Alright. So needing, what is it, AP1? Needing a lot of 3-ups here. Yeah, that's enough.
That's enough to kill him. And then I'll do the other guys.
Hello, librarian.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1.
I kind of feel bad for making roll all these dice, but
I want to roll the
I
dice.
kind of don't feel
Look
bad.
at how many dice I get to roll,
You
guys.
kind of do. I held up pretty well turn 1, but man, losing 3 Dread Knights in a single go. Oof. I blame your Scorpion though. He does way too much damage for that flag.
Oh! Yeah, it was the explosion. That explosion hurt you really
5
bad.
and 4. Nuts. It wouldn't have been so bad, but rolling 2d6 and you roll 11.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so here's all the saves in the librarian. These are chain axes.
Yes.
Alright, 3-ups. He's gone.
Yep.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah. So the closest unit is the paladin. And they can pile in up to 6.
One of these games I'll win. It's funny because off camera I can win games. On camera apparently it's like a auto dice fail thing.
It's the dice.
Tournaments do that to me too. Every time I go to a tournament I roll like 1s and 2s with paladins all day long.
The dice they just turn again.
Yeah. Well, this is like these are nice new fresh dice. I give them love. I clean them before every game.
And they just turn on you.
Okay. You get your attacks.
I get attacks.
Yeah.
All right, I got a paladin in there. He's a paragon.
Well, the cards.
He gets 3 plus 1,
Yeah.
so he will do a thing. Goodbye.
Not like that.
Not with the hammer. He can't even kill it now. Ouch. Nothing. Wow.
Well,
Well,
my 4 attacks.
you were saying. You were just talking about how bad my dice rolls are.
Yeah. That was all one. That was the big punches.
Yeah. Maybe 3 or something like that?
Yep.
3 of them. Yeah, I get some. What's the damage? 3?
3.
Yeah. Ouch.
He'll just.
You need to sit there and not do anything for the rest of the game?
Yeah.
Pretty much. So I have, here's what I got left. I got 3 Strike Marines, and I have Voltus, and I have whatever the. Did you draw claw attack?
Yeah.
So I do get some attacks with the.
You get the text back.
So it's all basically just summoning up to the end of the game here. There is nothing.
So I'm maxed out. Secondary.
1, 2, 3, pretty much.
Cool.
You charge me, so I get an extra attack.
Yeah.
So sergeant. So I get 2 attacks with shock assault. I'm trying to do the math here, and then 2 attacks with the sergeant, 1 with the shock assault. So I think that's right. All right, into the Dread Claw. 4 hits. And then, whatever, 5's the wound. Yeah, nothing. Awesome. Well, yeah, there's not really a way to come back from this, but I guess we'll go ahead and march forward. Okay, so I did the turn. Cade, you definitely maxed out on your psychic thing.
I maxed out on 2 things.
Yeah,
I maxed
I
out
was
on
assassinate.
assassinate.
Or the witch and assassinate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kill 5 psychers
Yeah, you killed 5.
And I killed 5 characters. I killed 3 Dread Knights and 2 characters.
Yeah.
Protectors.
So you killed 10 total units?
No, but he killed, he gets 2 points, no, 3 points per psychic unit,
Right.
and then 5 points per character. So you got 5 characters plus like 2 or 3 other units.
Yeah.
Well, I just wonder if those, they should stack. There's,
So what would you
yeah,
done? Yeah, they
because
just added-
they're in.
because it's 2 separate.
Yeah.
2 separate. So that's the deal. So,
World leaders!
Mr. Grandmaster's gonna come back here and he's just gonna light you up.
Yeah.
That's the end of the game, but I'm gonna go ahead and update it here.
Yeah.
Well, we'll move forward and see what I can do.
That's my characters to that.
So I do at the beginning of the turn, I do get 10 points for holding 2.
Yes, you do hold 2.
So there is that. Why does it have a 4 on there? So
He's wounded.
he's down 4?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's meant, you shot him and it did stuff last round.
Really?
Yeah. The storm bolters.
Oh, that's right, I forgot he's only got 9 wounds.
Yeah. 9 wounds.
Yeah, that's right. I was thinking he had like 12. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't remember shooting that hard. Okay, well,
Storm bolters on him.
yeah. So I'm in some real serious trouble here.
Yeah.
Like, real serious trouble. I mean, I can do a couple of things, I guess. So, beginning of my turn, I get a CP back.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, cool.
You get a secret?
I wish I was already in contact with you with Voltus, because I would just smite your horde to death. But that's okay. Let's do Armor Resilience. And we're going to put it on. So we don't have a ton of shooting left. We'll put it on Voltus just because you're probably going to kill strikes anyway. So, yeah, do the thing. Goes off on a 7. We're going to do a Smite because fun. Yeah. So that's going to be a Super Smite, but I don't get a Super Smite. So,
it's 2.
are you one of those demons?
No.
Or not? Okay, so
And
just
it's
2.
into the one that has the gun looking.
Did you think the primary?
I got 10 points for primary, yeah.
So he's down to 3.
Yeah. So let's do Strike Squad. We'll do a Smite each the other ward.
Yep.
What's that word at?
Hasn't taken anything.
No, what's the axe guy at?
Oh, he's at 3.
Is that 3? Let's do this Strike Squad into the Dread Knight, or the Dread Claw. That's gonna go off.
These 2?
Yeah. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to cast Inner Fire, but I can't do that because I don't have a Brother Cap. And that would have pretty much decimated the horde. But it is what it is. So let's do the last smite from the Strike Squad there.
I think the closest lord is the Melt Lord.
Well, I think I wanted to do that anyway. So, yeah. That's gonna go off.
That goes
2
off.
more wounds to them.
He's down to
Alright. 4. And then, I don't have anything else. I literally don't have anything else.
Yep.
So, Yeah, let's go into shooting phase.
Yeah.
So we're going to shoot your lord. Pepper him with a boatload of storm bolters.
Which lord?
Let's do the lord with the axe. No, actually, is he the one? Does he have? He doesn't have the relic, right? He's got the Gorefather instead.
Yeah.
So okay.
But he's a dual. He's a dual. They both have dual pay now. The other one has a feeling pain.
What? Which one is the feeling pain?
The warlord, the jump lord.
The jump lord.
His
Okay.
axe is a feeling pain.
Interesting. Okay, so let's put the storm bolters into this lord here. All right. 3s for rolling the ones because of all this. And then, yeah, 4. There we go. Some decent rolling. So 3, 6, 8 saves on your axe lord.
Take one.
2 up, right?
Yep. Everything.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so he's down to 3. Pretty sure I can butcher the both of them between the 2. So yeah, charge phase.
Yeah.
Oldest does have a storm bolter, so I'm going to use an Oldest as well. Let's put it into the axe lord.
Yeah.
He hits. Grandmaster's hits on 2s, 4s. So 3, no AP on the Terminator.
Takes another one.
Alright.
The 2.
Alright, now let's end this nonsense because I had enough. I had enough. All this is fed up with your nonsense. You chaos monsters need to go back to the warp where you belong. So Oldest is going to make a mighty 11-inch charge on your jump lord. Okay. Goodbye, jump lord. And the strikes will go into the axe guy. Because things. Alright, cool. So, let's go ahead and do this up. I turned it into 5 mil, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The other one, actually, it's 4 because he's a lord.
Oh, so you got what do they call it? Angry Halo?
Yeah, the angry halo, also known as the
I just think Angry Halo. Let's go with that.
Signal of Corruption.
No, this is Angry Halo. He's mad. Alright, so you can interrupt, correct?
Yes.
Now, what do you have for CP?
4. That works out.
4.
You know, first
Okay.
I didn't need to attack twice, but yeah.
So
Did
here,
you use your 1 CP either? Or you still one?
no, I'm still one.
Yeah, good.
So here's the deal. What I'm going to do, it's not going to be pretty, but because you can outright wipe the strike squad, I'm just going to do it in the strike squad and assume that your lord will whiff.
That's the right call because you don't want the attack twice.
Either way, that doesn't matter.
The other one's not
You
as
have
good in combat.
You have a much poorer chance to kill Bulbous.
Yeah.
So let's do the strikes. So they're going to get +1 for, so it's 3, 2, and 2. They have Hal Jones. So let's kill this guy. We're re-rolling the ones. Of course. Go figure. Alright, I just need to do a few woundstones. So, yeah. Oh, really? Just the 1. Gotta use another bomb. And it fails. So D3, I just need to do some stuff. There we go. We got him.
Yeah.
We got him.
Only Chaos could fight on death.
That is ridiculous.
Why would they need to fight on death? They're not Space Marines or
Hey,
anything.
let's be real, alright? You're playing against Grey Knights which are bad Space Marines, and you're at like 90% of your army still.
Oh, yeah.
60% of your army, but still.
Well, we do chaos on death on the background. They're already dead.
Alright, so you
You
interrupting?
just stand back up anyway.
Or you're gonna let me swing your
They
attack?
do fight death.
I'm gonna let this one get it.
Oh, yay, that's so nice of you.
I know.
Alright, cool. So Master Wolbus is really angry. And he's had enough. He's just done with you, okay?
Yeah.
So, goodbye, Lord. It was nice knowing you. He's got hits on everything because his hammer does not take penalties. Because he doesn't care. He's just a mad guy. He's super mad. Now, he is interesting because they should change him so he gets his hammer to the +1 damage, but they have him set up for getting an extra psychic power. Now, why would he need 4th power? It's weird. I mean, he is the librarian leader, but still. Alright, so he's winning on 2s.
Yeah. That's
So,
that's 6 of them.
death to the extra false chaos god.
So 3 go through.
Super duper dead.
No, I haven't.
You got,
I have CPR.
yeah, no, you used it.
So that's, how much damage are they? 9?
3 apiece.
3 apiece, okay.
Yeah.
And then watch this. All the 5-ups in the world.
Honestly, would not surprise me at this point.
It takes 5 apiece.
Insanely dead. Alright, so you get to fight with your claw.
Yeah.
But I am going to go ahead and consolidate towards the nearest enemy unit,
Which is
which is the claw. And honestly, that's what I want to be, because I want to move to hang out with my buddies. They want to talk and have a chat.
okay, vortex.
They gotta come up with a plan to figure out how they're going to turn this game around. 4 guys.
All wound.
Alright,
They're
so
dead.
3 strikes.
Are
That's not right.
the claw.
Alright, so that is my turn.
I'm gonna consolidate more images closer.
Yeah.
Damn. Why?
Alright, well, it's into your turn.
I get 15 primary points.
It's a lot of not good. Almost tabled on turn 2. I don't feel real great about that. But you know, those are breaks when you roll like 6, 7 charges and all of them pass.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Kharn.
5, 6. Yeah, here's 6 charges. 6 charges? That sounds right. And for the record, all of my charges failed on my turns.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because of
You got another 10?
You got 15.
I have more.
Yeah, he holds way more. He holds the entire board at this point.
Except 1.
I'm hovering over the one holy relic left on the board. The other ones have all been corrupted by chaos. So he gets to sit and poke me with a bunch of bolters, and then he gets to run at me the rest of the game. Because it's funny.
I don't suppose you outlined right now, did you?
No. The only points I'm going to get the rest of the game probably is the 1 primary.
I'm raising that banner.
Yeah. Did you give him the 3 for his raised banners?
Yes, I got Julie at 6 now.
Oh, and he's back up to 5 command points because he didn't have enough before.
Do you have to fully fly over again?
Not using them.
Yeah, you have to completely pass a unit to fly over them. Because you can't land within an inch of them. Yeah, they did nerf his little pistol thing a little bit, but to be fair, I think they more than made up for it with the AP -4, strength 12. Was it like strength 7 before or 6 before? And like AP 2, I think, was like 4 attacks. It was like a stomp, but like 1/4 the number of attacks as a knight. So, interesting, but to be honest, I kind of expected that from the Curtis Assault Claw, but it's weird that the Dread Claw does that too. The Curtis is big. I mean, it's basically a giant version of the Dread Claw, so it should be scary, you know.
Well, it's easy to kill. It has 9 moves.
Is it a demon? It's not a demon.
It is not.
Yeah, it's weird. It doesn't have a 5. It does have a 5 with pinball, does it not?
I don't remember.
Weird. Okay, well, we're gonna do some things here.
Yeah.
Kate is maybe gonna finish this game here. So we'll see how it goes.
Berserkers push the button.
Yeah, why not?
You fix the battle around here.
5 CP.
Yeah.
I am going to go to the shooting phase.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the charge phase.
You got bolters to shoot. What are you doing? I don't want to shoot them.
I want to bomb you.
Okay.
The Dread Claw is gonna charge both units.
Yeah, I can't do nothing. I can all watch you. So go for it. Have fun.
With a 10 to night charge.
Mhm.
So how does the Dread Claw bomb work? Oh, it's after the bear has moved, select one unit the bear has moved across, roll a d6. On a 2 to 5, that unit suffers d3 mortal wounds. And that's harder to do on characters.
Strength 2 for all for character. Okay. 6. D6 more wounds. Yeah, that's kind of ugly.
My spikes will charge your strength.
Yes.
Do I do that now?
What?
Because it moved over?
Yeah, you're supposed to be down that.
Okay, I'll do it on the strikes. That's easy.
Okay, so now you're not charging strikes.
No. I'll charge all this with the fight.
And fail miserably.
Yeah.
I don't even think the 12 you got there with minus 2.
I can't.
Watch this bulldozer just go unleash hell.
Red Claw into the boulders.
Oh, you can hang in there and he's AP minus 4. Are they still 2 damage or are they 3 damage beats now?
2 damage apiece.
Jeez.
And it? No, I can't think of that.
3 wounds.
That's 3 wounds.
Alright, 4 ups. Saves 2.
2 damage.
Down to, I think he's got 6, so he's probably down to like 3. Now he swings back. You charge me, so. Goodbye, Drip Claw. Yeah, it probably will. Alright, so it does die. Does not explode. So I will consolidate towards you. And we'll do a pile in that direction too. Literally just want him like, yeah. There we go. Okay, so end of the turn. He killed the strike squad. What else did you have? Was there anything that you can get points off of here? I think you already maxed the other secondaries, so you're fine. Alright, so end of the turn, we're going into Grey Knight's turn 4. Yeah, Wallace is really just going to move up and just deal as much as he can by himself before he finally gets brought down. So, oh yeah. Frankly, what I want to do is I want to kill Kharn.
Oh no.
Kharn!
Nice.
He's coming for you. Alright, here we go. Here's the thing. He's not killing the bikes, so you're touching that. You're going to get a cover save. Let's.
You don't like these lights.
Pretty sure I could reroll something. So let me check my shaping here.
2 CP now?
Reroll and roll 1. Okay, I'm gonna switch. Let's do smite into yeah, the bikes. Goes off on a 5.
Kills one.
Kills a bike. Let's do armored resilience on himself. I should have done that with a -1 to wound, but that's neither here nor there. Alright, so that will go off on a 7.
Kharn decrees it not to
And then,
deny.
so he's not -1 to wound, but that's okay. And then he's just going to do change the tides. That's going off. So he's changing into the tide of fury. Our infantry reroll 1s to wound. Alright, storm bolters. Yeah. Alright, reroll 1. Okay, and then force the wound. There we go. Got 2. Yeah. Alright, well, this is going in. On a 5. And that should be enough, because I think Kharn is right up against the edge there, right?
No, the Marine's back.
Huh? Where's Kharn at?
Behind them.
Oh, he's quite literally behind them.
Literally, yeah.
Ah, okay.
You need to declare both, and you probably need to roll a higher track.
Wow.
You have to get into the vote.
Alright, rerolling. So I'll spend my 1 CP that I gained for the turn. So I'm still sitting at 1. And he's there. Good boy. Grandmaster Volus is angry. Leave my people be. Rawr. Alright, so we're going to put 2 attacks on those Marines. Everything else going into Kharn. 6 attacks. 2 into the Marines, hitting on 2s. They are marked for death, sir. They are super dead, sir.
What AP?
-3.
Ah, that's safe.
You. No, you do. I rolled 4 6s and you rolled 2 1s.
You were marked for death.
Alright. Into the man himself, Lord Kharn. It is time. He is re-rolling 1s. He is angry. Here we go, Kharn. Wounding on 2s. Oh, Kharn, take 4 in-roll saves. Uh-oh. He's gone already. He failed all of them.
Kharn!
Kharn, I wanted to see you fight, but you know what? Kate had his chance and he chose to do the War Towns instead. So,
It was the correct call.
Kharn, you know, as much as I love you, man, this guy needs a roll. Alright, so all this is just going to collect the objective, so it'll be touching. Because I got to move towards the likes of the talents.
On top banner.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you have to go like that.
He's just going to touch the wall. So, yeah. So, it is your turn, sir. End of my turn, I do nothing. I do nothing at all. It was fun while it lasted. But we are on the end of turn 4.
I get 3 points for my banners.
You get 15 points, plus 3 for the banners, plus 4. Oh, yeah, because you lost that banner, didn't you?
Yep.
So plus 3 for the banners. So you're going to get 18 for the turn. And I think you actually maxed out on primaries already.
45, so this round I maxed.
Yeah. You only get 45 from the primaries, so you're maxed there.
I have not used up very well.
I know, it takes a while to get used to it, and there's a lot to type. So, this is we have multiple overlays that you have to type each one into. So.
Each time I have to go find the
Yeah.
Alright, so 15 more primary.
15 more primary, and then 3 more for
So
raise.
that's 9 for raise the banners. Which is not good enough, I don't think.
It's not. You gotta max out on it.
Because how many do we need to have next round?
I'll do 2 more turns. We're in turn 4.
Yeah, but I only did it on the start of the next turn.
Oh, sorry, it doesn't do the end of the game thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need a 5 to max out because I'm at 9.
So you won't get a perfect turn.
Or do I need 6?
Well, you got raise the banners for 2, turn 1.
No. Turn 1, I placed 3. Turn 2, I got 3. Turn 3, I got 3. Turn 4, I got 3.
No, so you're fine.
So I'm at 9. I need 6 to max out.
You're in 4 turns, and you got 3 every turn. So you're at 12, not 9.
Turn 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you can't get turn 1?
No.
No.
Because
That's right.
This is the start of your turn.
That's right.
So,
To 6 maybe?
5. I use the CP.
He used the CP to try and do something.
I did not use. That's like. So, talents, banner,
Yeah.
Berserker's banner.
Well, to save the ridiculous amount of dice rolls, why don't you start with the bikes?
Is not a lot of dice rolls.
You have them all, right? You have them all there? Is it not enough rolls?
Talents can take.
They can throw a grenade.
Nope.
That's right, grenades. They don't get grenades.
And I'll just throw this guy way over here.
You just block him
I'm not beating anywhere. I'm gonna go walk around with 10 moves.
You know, it's actually probably saving me models by you already killing everything.
Okay. 4, 4. Altars.
Yeah, okay.
Fours.
Set to defend out of curiosity.
Yeah.
So cool. That'll be a thing.
You can get +1 to hit.
Uh-huh.
So that's 4. Save.
AP 0.
Yeah.
Take some wound.
So we've taken 4 so far. Total.
I'll double check what he's on.
Guessing 6.
Yeah, it's out of 2.
Okay, the bikes charge him.
Alright, bike charge him. I don't. You know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna spend my CP. We're gonna overwatch you.
Sure.
I don't have anything else to do it, so why not?
Yeah. I'm there.
I mean, he's gonna die anyway, so I might as well try a thing before it happens. Yeah. Don't even bother moving the war talents. Just leave them there. We know they're now that.
No, the talents can't charge.
You can't.
No.
Did you
They
advance?
push the button.
Oh, so you're gonna leave me alone? Not, okay. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. I kind of feel like I shouldn't have done that.
I needed to.
But did you?
Yeah, it gets me another point.
I don't.
This game isn't about killing things, it's about getting points now.
Says the
You're not-
role leader player.
This is the guy. This is the guy who's got like a million points. He's about to have a perfect game. Minus
Yes,
three.
No, I can't get a perfect
Minus
game.
3.
You deny me 1 point.
Minus 3?
Yeah, 1 point. Deny him 1 point.
You
because
will
he can't
deny
get
me
the last
1 point because I can't get, because you popped the one.
Right. So he'll have a 99-point game. But that's okay.
Okay, so now the bikes have
That's 3 attacks.
just the basic guy has 3 attacks on the charge.
Oh yeah.
With a dab.
Yes.
And I spend CP for +1 to wound.
Too late, sir.
I didn't roll the wound.
He does
1
wound.
wound.
Wound. He's good.
And then I have 1,
Here comes the ball.
3, 4,
Pick.
5 attacks because of the chain axe. Or chain sword. I gave him a chain sword.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, 4 hits. 3 wounds.
Easy 1.
3 up. Takes a wound. He's down to 1.
Yeah.
And now it's his turn to wipe them out. Goodbye. He hits everything. He's angry. He kills everything.
Wait, no.
Wait, yes. AP3, so 5 saves and AP3, 6 ups. There it is. That was fun. I will consolidate
Into the towns?
now. I'm going to inch outside of the
So, where he's at?
towns.
Because you can't get any closer.
Sure.
Okay.
Alright.
Your turn.
Yeah, my turn. Alright, so here's the thing.
He doesn't like demons. I would think.
He's very angry. Yes, he doesn't like demons. So the first thing we're going to do, he doesn't even need to move, because he doesn't care. He is just going to change the tides. It's going off. Going back into the tide of smiting smiters.
Yeah.
He's going to smite you, almighty smiter, on a 5.
Goes off. I lose 4 of them.
Oh yes,
He
it
does
happens.
1 wound.
And yeah, you know, as much as I would have liked to consolidate them, I could have interfired them, and then it would have wiped them out. But then with that many attacks that you get, oof, not at 1.
Yeah.
All right, so now he's going to cast Armor Resilience on himself. That's going to fail. However, I have 2 CP. I'm going to spend that. 1 to reroll. It goes off on a 6. Armor Resilience is a 6. He's spending the CP to try and deny.
Like their forefather before him.
And it goes off. And then he cannot enter fire. He already did a 4 shaping, so he is good to go. Time to shoot some stuff. So, Orc Talons, good luck. Rerolling the 1s. He hits with everything. And he rolls 1!
He shoots right into the wall. Wasn't ready for the
That
recoil.
was fun. Alright.
The bikes must have hit him.
So are you going to overwatch with the Talons? That's the real...
I'm setting to defend.
Okay. So, yeah.
Roll for
He can throw... Or he
I
can't throw a
don't have
grenade.
grenades on them.
You don't have grenades in those.
No.
It is super weird to do that, man.
All they have is claws on their
To be
hands.
fair, they
They're
have
possessed by demons. They're too crazy.
Well, this is just all sorts of mad, so we're gonna just butcher all of them. I really wish I had holes on right now. I was just be like, no.
That's not 6 up.
Okay, so 6 attacks. I'm gonna spend.
And if I was smart, I could have killed him last round and spent the CP for extra AP. I would have killed him with the old 3.
You still have 5 CP currently?
I'm at 3. Yes, because I spent to deny and I did Veterans of the Long War.
Okay.
Last round.
Just checking something here. Don't be a quick monster in there either. Okay. Alright, so dudes. You're going one. Dudes again. Alright, that's 6 indolence there, Chief.
Okay,
3 dead. And now they will swing back.
And where are you? Because I'm spending another CP for +1.
What am I for CP?
Wound for Veterans of the Long War.
Well, you had one. Did you use it all?
Well, did you give me the one for the command phase? This is turn 5.
Oh, it's turn 5 now.
Yeah.
Okay. I am so far.
That's fine. It's fine. This game has been going really fast because I have nothing to do.
I think you're.
Probably have 2.
No.
I'm missing
There's no way
you.
you.
Well, I had 1, and then I got 1 last turn, and I only spent 1 this turn.
And
then I got another
you
one.
rerolled a power,
That's right.
so you're down to 1.
Well, right, but I should be at 3.
No, because you.
Around.
So I had 1 turn at the end of turn
Yes.
4.
And then you had 2 and spent the 1, and then you had 2 and spent the 1. So you should be at 1. Because you were down to 0 at one point. I think you should be down to 0.
No, I definitely have at least 1, but
You have 1. There's no where you have 2.
that's fine. It doesn't really make a difference, but it would have been interesting to maybe transhuman.
Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it's 4 because I didn't charge. 4, 5. Does he have a 4 or a 5 open?
He's a 4.
So I don't need to spend the CP.
Yeah, he's minus 1 to wound.
Yeah, but I bet. So
Yeah, very Steven, of course.
yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of death to the false emperors.
Ordo. I'm gonna re-roll it.
Okay. Why not? You got to see for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't change fast. Alright, reroll the wounds. Let's see what I can do here.
Nothing.
Aldous takes his last breath. Clenches his butt cheeks. In we go. For the win.
When did you do it in primary?
No.
No, because he was sitting on the.
Wait, you had the objective, so you got 5 points. Because I didn't have the objective at the start of my turn.
Yeah, you did. Talons had it.
No, I moved them to just grab them. No.
During your turn, but at the start of my turn 5.
Yes,
so yeah,
you're right.
I didn't get the 5.
You did not get the
The
5.
Talons were sitting there during my start of my turn. Yeah. So here we go. 1 wound left. Foldus takes the last breath. And yeah, even with the 1 CP, he's down. Alright, well, good game, Cade. It was a rather fast one.
Let's see if my guys survive. 3, I lost
7?
7, so they fail. There's 2 guys. They both live, so.
Alright.
So at the end of the game, I scored 99 points.
Yeah.
Well, Rick, did you score 5 points
I
on
did.
round 4?
On 4 I did, yes.
Okay, so you should be at 35.
Yeah.
No, he should be at. He scored.
10, 10, and then 5, and then 5. So 30 points for that.
it's 10, 10, 10, and you didn't score in the last round. So you got 30. It's still 30 points.
Well,
Because you had 2
from the secondary, and then I count him as 25 for his primary.
You should be at 30 because he was holding 2 every round.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, that's the deal.
So it's 50 to 99.
Something like that. Well, it was a fun game. It was a fast game.
World leaders, if they get in there, with all their charges,
Yeah.
they just punch.
So Dread Knights are really fun, but this army, like, for whatever reason, does really well against Dread Knights. The fact that I was able to shoot 3 Dread Knights at Kharn and not even do damage to them was kind of weird.
They need 1 extra. Honestly, a lot of things need just 1 extra.
I think they matched them up with Marines, so the strikes getting 2 wounds apiece. Paladins would probably go up to 4 wounds, I imagine. Well, because Terminators are 3 now. Right now, my Terminators are only 2. So, Paladins have always had 1 more wound than the Terminators. So.
It depends. It depends on like what other units. They might stick it.
I don't think so, because
They might get permanent transhuman or something like that. They might get some an extra toughness instead of an extra 4 wounds on Terminators is a little.
well, I think Lars Terminators will probably go up to 4 piece too, because they do have the +1 toughness already. They're T5. Yeah, so they're T5. They're T5. They're the Custodes Terminators.
Oh.
So they're T5 and they have 3 wounds apiece. And yes, transhuman maybe I could see Custodes getting. If I had to guess, it's either going to be that or -1 damage. I guess that would have been okay on Paladins, but I don't know. Yeah, and that's the thing, is I actually could have spent CP to reduce your damage and you wouldn't have wiped out the Paladins as fast as you did. But I burned the CP too fast. So, yeah. 2 patrols, definitely not the idea. 3 patrols, definitely not the best idea, but I don't know, it was fun. It was fun running Grandmasters. Dread Knights need some kind of help. They're really the ones that are sitting in the worst spot. But they are fun to play. I mean, they can be good if you can sit and focus stuff on them.
I'm a huge fan of World Leaders right now.
Warriors, I think, are sitting in a pretty good spot. There's a couple of small tweaks they need to make. And I think once all your Marines go up to 2 apiece,
Yeah.
like Berserkers especially,
Once Khorne rules get on par with even their enemies, like Zinch and Thousand Death Guard, because all their rules are really good.
Yeah,
like already, like Khorne's kind of behind because if you think about it, they're supposed to be good at like anti-psychers, and they don't even get a deny on your demon princes. So it's like, hey, you get a psychic power, I get 1 extra attack. Whereas Zinch can be like, okay, I use a psychic power, I get 1 extra attack plus 2 extra strength.
Right.
And on top of that, able to deny, and it's like, well, that's.
Well, they should almost give him like an extra attack and 1 attempt to deny it.
Yeah, they should just get it. I'm surprised they just didn't give him Deny Wish.
Yeah.
Because that would make Khorne Demon Princes on par with the other Demon
Yeah, because
Princes.
they cast psychic powers to get a psychic denial would make sense.
Yeah.
Because they don't do get a psychic denial.
And I still kind of hope they kind of get half of the Black Templar trait so that they have 5 upfield gains to hold wounds so that they can like fight against those.
You hear that? He wants them to be Black Templars.
No.
The worst legion currently, or the worst chapter currently.
They have some surprising good
They're better
traits.
with Knights, for sure. They definitely got a little better with 9th edition. And the fact that all their models on 2 wounds apiece is pretty huge.
There's some janky combos you can do with them too.
Templars being able to run Crusaders with 2 wounds apiece is pretty cool. It makes their key, most original unit actually kind of fun to play. So there's that. But I don't know. You and I both need codexes, so we'll get there eventually. This game, I don't know if there's really a whole lot that would change.
I think it just came out the dice rolls.
Yeah, with you rolling as well as you did, making all those charges, and the fact that I failed all my charges, I think made a huge swing in terms of things. However, Green Knights are weird because they don't have anything to give them a +1 for the charge.
Yeah, honestly, it's like maybe Linebreaker wasn't the call.
I wasn't as concerned about Linebreaker. I knew that was kind of a thing that might have done something. But the thing is, it doesn't really matter if I got Linebreaker or not. The fact is you managed to wipe out everything on the board except for rolls and 3 strikes by turn 2. That's generally not a thing, especially with Green Knights.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the Paladins going down as fast as they did, that was very surprising with Threatening Bones, but for me it's not surprising because that's how I roll Paladins.
Well, for me it's not surprising. I literally threw a brass scorpion at them
Yeah.
with demon horns on top of it.
Yeah, the Scorpion really is better than it was. I mean, it was already pretty nasty to begin with, and it just got better and cheaper.
Okay, no. Comparative to what it was in Ace, which it was still cheaper in Ace. It was 25 points cheaper in Ace.
Well, yeah, if you want to compare it to what 8th roll was, but it did get more expensive with the 9th edition.
Yes, because then they added 100 points onto it.
Right.
Where for the 600 points, it was good, because pretty much all of its shooting was better in the beginning, because you could literally
Especially
ace.
the cannon just...
If you could roll high on that cannon, you can kill a knight.
Yeah.
Easy.
The wife asking, how long does the game last?
The wife? My wife?
No, just a little wife in the chat.
I see. It ranges.
That's probably my wife. The game lasts as long as we decide to end it.
Yeah.
It won't be long. We're going to be down here in a few. But anyway, World Leaders have gotten better with 9th edition. Grey Knights have taken a step back with 9th edition. But to be fair, if I would have ran a proper list instead of running 3 Dread Knights, it's a thing where like you kind of pay the points because of the Grey Knights, and unfortunately Grey Knights don't have enough stuff to like. They have, if you want to focus on keeping 1 unit alive, you can do that very easily, but keeping 3 or 4 units alive, they don't have enough for that. So I think that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, and I think if you're going in for backline objectives, you need units that can just teleport and be forgotten.
Well, and the thing was, I was really hoping to at some point get Infinity a bunch of stuff back here, but I needed to clear out what's back here first. And unfortunately, there was nothing I can do once those War Talons are out there in the Dread Knight. So, whiffing the way I did with the Dread Knights was pretty awful, but, that's how the game goes sometimes. So, overall, I think World Leaders are a lot of fun, and honestly, besides Kharn, you're listed really well. But Kharn did feed you some rerolls, so there's that. He did a lot of rerolls actually. It was like something like 15, right?
Yeah, no, he did his job. He sat and gave me 4 points this game.
I still, every time I see Kharn go down without actually getting into combat swinging, just makes me sad.
Yeah.
It's like, well, no.
Yeah, that was the thing about this list, is I didn't have a lot of infantry, so for me to do Raise the Banner, I needed to do it early.
Yeah.
So that's why I just sacrificed them to sit on the objective and get the banner for 1 turn.
Sure.
Where he probably, if the more pounds whiffed on the Dread Knight,
Yeah.
would have killed it.
Yeah.
So I honestly, everything in my list did what it was supposed to.
Oh, it did. It excelled at what it did.
Yeah.
But World is like that. Like, if you get them there, that's what they do. They just butcher everything.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's World Leaders, if you're throwing enough units on the table, they are competitive. And you can't tell me they're not.
well, you got the thing is, when you're playing against World Leaders, you got to screen. If you don't buy screens for your units, you can't beat them because they're going to get there, and then when they do, it doesn't matter what they're going up against, they just take it down.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You can bring weaker units and they're still doing what they need to.
Like, I found out with my Tau, like, if I throw, a crew unit or, a few firewall units in front, so when the deep strike comes in, he has no option but to charge the few fodder units that I have. At that point, they're stuck there, and then I can just open fire and kill them. So it basically renders the unit useless. However, if you don't buy enough screens for them, like Grey Knights, they don't have the option. They don't have screens. Strike squads are the closest thing they have to it, and
And
they're expensive. They're 120 points first strikes. So
And currently screens right now are not super competitive.
not cheap either.
Yeah.
With adding points to 9th edition, changing the point cost for everything, pretty much everything in the game that was a screen has gone up so high in points that unless you're taking it for a specific purpose, it doesn't do anything. And yeah, you maybe can get away with a few units screening, but generally, yeah, you gotta have units doing something at all times. And I found out with actions, that's probably the hardest thing to do, is to control doing your actions.
Yeah, that's one thing I picked up early, just because how I've always played since I started with 8th and ITC was the thing. I kind of figured out how to play with more of a 9th style, just on how I played like my Harlequins, which me learning that army with the community is pretty much why I figured out how to play this game as good as I can.
Starts in 8th edition, now here is doing some real work in 9th edition. So
I started really bad. Like I didn't win like a single game for like my first 15 games. Like I just got stopped.
Yeah.
And
Well, in fact, they were one of those armies that were like, when you're playing them, if you're not used to playing the army, you're not going to win games. So once you use the Harlequins, you play them a lot, you use their rules.
figure out their combos.
Then you start working out, you're able to actually win games. And then you can get consistent at winning too. So. Yeah, and then once you figure, so there were Harlequins are like that. Where like once you figure them out, you do well. And then what's nice about that is that it transfers over to everything else.
Yes, like it's the kind of army that if you can figure out, it unlocks a lot of the game that you never think about if you're just playing with armies.
They're very cerebral armies. So once you figure out how to play them, everything else gets easier. So, but World Beaters are an interesting one because they're a spot where it's melee or nothing, and oddly enough, they have the tools to get there in enough bodies. Now, your list in particular, you're pretty much tooled to work well with everything that you've taken.
Yep.
So even though you've taken like the Mauler Fiends, generally Mauler Fiends aren't any good. However, the one Mauler Fiend still managed to kill like 4 paladins in one go.
It did. That's why I
Which is
remember like.
more than it should have done. So that's great, right? Of course, you get 2 turns to attack, but no matter what would have happened, the fact that I had to sit and kill both the Brass Scorpion and the Mauler Fiend with 10 paladins, and it took 2 turns to do that, and then I still ended up losing the paladins, and that thing survived. That tells you pretty much how much extra room you had to work with. Because even if those would have gone down turn 1, you still would have had all this left on the board. So the army held up really well for being an army that only plays in melee, really. It has a handful of little pokey stuff here.
So it's your turn 1, you don't expect to kill much. And your turn 2 and 3 is when you need to, if you're not getting your max points as fast as you can on turn 3, World Leaders are just going to fall apart. Because turn 2, turn 3 are World Leaders' turns.
That's right.
And if you hit them hard enough, they won't be able to clear what's left. And if you don't hit them hard enough, you better hope you got enough points, because if you don't, you're going to lose the game.
That's right.
But
World Leaders are in a good spot, but they're swingy.
I think
They're not as bad as they were in 8th edition. How fast they swing. But they're way more fleshed out now because I don't think the fact that everything's closer now, I think also helps them a lot. So
I think the biggest thing about World Leaders is if you're running a lot of units in the army to play the objective game, you still have enough to go kill things. But you also have all the bodies in the world to go hold objectives that you just don't care about, and no one's going to care about them because they're like, hey, there's a bunch of berserkers in my
they're not a threat.
Yeah.
So, that's right.
And that's kind of like their biggest thing. Like in my head of like all the legions that are the most competitive, like I'm starting to think World Leaders are more competitive than my Night Lords.
I would probably agree with that because the punch that they have. I mean, you only have to get a few models there, and they do the work. That Night Lords would do with all of their models.
Night Lords are in a weird spot because you always have to play them from behind, but if you're playing them from behind is when they shine. Where World Leaders, you just have to make sure you're playing the objective team, where you still have to do that with Night Lords, but they just have the offensive capabilities on top of everything. To just that offense is enough to make up for the defense because they don't really have that.
Yeah. So, okay, so overall, in the game, what would you say was your number one game? What's your MVP?
MVP, the Scorpion?
Yeah, I would agree. The explosion, I think, is really what made that thing the MVP.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for that, Scorpion would have been kind of in a weird spot because
Well, it
did
paid its
stuff.
points back,
it did some stuff, but without the explosion, it would not have done enough to the Paladins to make enough. Not just Paladins, the Grand Masters was a huge one.
that was the hugest
You had one melt that went through, did 5 damage. You did 5 damage with the explosion.
Yep.
So, I mean, there's nothing I can really do about that. I can spend CP to get a 5 fatal pain against mortals, but it really wasn't worth it because I didn't know what you were rolling anyway.
Yeah, roll low on me and high on you.
Yeah. So it was, yeah, I was kind of in a bad spot once that happened, and the Lord just did what he needed to do and got it all done. So
Yeah.
I would agree. I think Scorpion, that explosion was massive.
Yep. If it didn't explode, it paid its points back.
Yeah.
Where if it wasn't for that explosion, it probably would have been the Chaos Lord with Gorefather because he paid way more than his points worth for 2 Grandmasters in combat.
Yeah, that was ugly.
Gorefather is a really neat weapon.
Well,
You
3
get
rounds
rounds
per 6? Like, why is that a thing?
Well, it's the fact that you don't get the damage on top. Because if it was...
Well, yeah, you know, the 3 damage, so we do 6 damage with a single
Well, if you
swing.
think about it, it's a Primarch's weapon.
I know. I just think it's funny because, like, you look at, like, the Slanesh Greater Demon, right? The Shalaxi or whatever her name is?
Yeah.
She's a big one.
Yeah.
Not the regular Greater Demon.
Yeah, I know that one.
So whenever she makes an attack on a 4+, she does 3 more wounds with each attack. So it's in the same boat with her, except he does it on 6s.
Yeah.
So I can see it, but like she's like 600 points, and he's what, 120?
She might be less now.
Well, she's probably less now.
She
But I
was
mean, her attack
666.
her attack 20 even went down too. I don't know. Her profile might have changed with the Imperial armor. But I just think it's really interesting, like how he's really cheap and still does the 3 flat wounds. It's wild how much damage.
Well, it's the fact that no one else...
Sure, it is a primer.
Yeah. Where I honestly think Gorefather is something that they kind of needed, because the only mortal wounds I'm going to be able to get
Exploding.
is exploding, or I have a weapon that does mortal wounds.
It's very, very small what berserkers, or I shouldn't say not berserkers, war leaders can do for mortal wounds. So I definitely agree with you there. So
Yes.
it's weird because every time he runs that character, that particular
It's
Tolkien
a direct
always does so well.
Yes, Arachneal is now 450 points.
Yeah. So it's
She has 6 attacks.
I think it's
So that's the blade on a 4+ that does
3
more
more wounds. Yep. Okay. So that is it. But yeah, so that's the thing. It's like that character alone paid well over his points. He did 5 more wounds. No, 5 wounds with a Melta.
Yep.
And then proceeded to do another
He
9
has
wounds.
6 mortal wounds.
I think it was at
12 mortal wounds to
7.
the 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he did. He definitely paid his points for sure. A single model did what, 14 wounds in a single round?
More than that.
2 Dread Knights.
Yes.
Impressive. So he's kind of like the perfect weapon in that factor, though. If you get everything to work right, it unfolds really well.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing that you kind of need to be able to push through some storm shields every once in a while.
Yeah.
That's the biggest reason why I run them.
Yeah, he would have just estimated the Terminators
Yeah.
pulled in there. Yeah, same deal.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the kind of unit that I can go through at a unit that normally I would have trouble to deal with,
Right.
and I can go kill extra because I roll a couple 6s.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing.
Yeah. I mean, he's a fun unit. It's a good relic, clearly. War Leaders, I think, puts him in a pretty good spot. Grey Knights, they need some help, but to be fair, they were probably one of the top armies at the end of 8th edition, so I think with the Codex, it shouldn't be a problem. They'll probably balance out.
They just need...
But it is fun. I mean, I'm doing 4 mortal wounds with my smites on demons, so that was good.
You were hurting me with these smites. Because you could have killed them all if you know
Grey Knight smites have gotten nerfed pretty heavily, but when they do go off, they're good. So,
and most of it went up.
I actually rolled really well. Way better than I expected to with smites. So, I'm not complaining there at all. But the Dread Knights I'd like to see do a little better. I kind of wish Green Knights would get a way to do a psychic action without giving up
There's probably going to be
something.
Like that, yeah.
Because all of the psychic characters have 2 or more, except for the Apothecary Ninja.
Where I'm guessing they're going to get something like the Marines got. I'm guessing their Grandmasters might even get the Eternal rule that's on Older Enough now. So they would take one less
My
time.
biggest fear is they're probably going to lose Transhuman, because that's primary soul.
Well,
They might keep it
They might
if they don't get primaries.
Yeah. Or they put it on a couple units.
Or they'll make it, it'll be like Terminator or something.
Yeah.
And
Or
then,
they put it on Paladins.
and then the other thing that they would probably get would be,
You might get
I'm
normal.
a little afraid with characters, because there's probably going to be core units that get it.
Mhm.
So that means a lot of characters with their rerolls are going to lose that. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. I mean, it's going to happen, and I kind of expected that. But I think
But it'll be more balanced than the rules. That you
Well,
have.
and the GW's done a pretty good job the last few months to make sure that everything comes out and it's all really,
Like dice.
even though some of it looks like an nerf, overall it's kind of really
Yeah.
balanced,
Mhm.
and it makes it fair for all armies. Like if you look at Blood Angels, they lost a lot of stuff, but they got a lot of good stuff in return for it. So
And
yeah,
even if you're like looking at Death Guard, it's like it looks like all this stuff might be a nerf, but overall adding all those rules on top of each other, because it's like you're guaranteed to take 1 less damage with the new rule. They're discussing maybe that.
yeah, and you gotta look at like it could be in some cases better than the final field game.
Plus, most of the units are T5 now.
That's another huge deal. T5 is going to be massive.
Which
It's
that's
funny because they actually used to have T5 before in 7th edition, so.
where like it's more things to have T5 where it used to be less. Where they're possessed are actually going to be kind of scary.
Yeah.
They have 4 attacks base.
Well, they're already scary, they're already list, but now with Death Guard, they're actually going to be really scary.
And they're tough. They need to be tough because that's the only way to make possessed work.
So maybe out of curiosity, let's say for the sake of argument, you take Fabi's tile, right? Now, if you run him, he can give possessed the +1 toughness, right?
You think so?
And then,
I
get
mean,
another
just
plus.
chaos.
yeah, I don't think it's specific to bio units anymore.
I know there's a restriction. I'm pretty sure it's just chaos-based marines. I know you can't.
Heretics
Like
starters, right?
You can't buff all marines.
Right, so it's gonna be flat heretics only.
Uh,
So I know obliterators can get it. I know that heretic marines, like standard marines will get it. I know the heretics get it. And then I think you can get it to the assault marines as well. So there's still quite a few units.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I'm curious what they're doing with Possessed in the actual book, because Death Guard Possessed are different than what's actually going to be in the actual book. Because they're Nurgle, they have to be
And
Nurgle.
GW shifted, like, they actually shifted Death Guard further away from the rest of the heretic starters compared to the other armies.
Which I'm okay with.
Interesting.
But
I like that.
I'm hoping they do that with World Eaters and Emperor's Children, because if they're not, that's 2 halves of an army that.
Yeah, they don't seem like they should.
Because I know they added a lot more of the Renegade chapters in the last book, which I'm hoping that, like, you have something that's a Slanesh alternative, you have something that's a Khorne alternative, plus you have some just, like, basic ones that are different alternatives, plus Bile. I'm hoping that's enough to actually get them pulled out, so that they can get the rules, like Death Guard, and, yeah. Well, not even a supplement. I want them to have a codex,
So it's owned by, yeah.
like the Death Guard book.
It'll be, yeah.
Because then they can be their own army, plus they can take other things.
Yeah, they can ally with legions and
Yeah.
demons and stuff.
So, like, I'm not at a disadvantage because I can't take Psyker, because I'm in the normal book and I only get 6 stratagems, because I'm not in any own codex.
Right.
And, like, I don't think World Eaters or Emperor's Children should be taken away from by being in the main book, because they lose a lot of their flavor by being there.
Yep.
Plus it leaves open, hey, can we get our crime marks?
We all want primarchs. So.
yeah, Fabius Bio works on heretic authorities, infantries, but not characters.
Okay, so we'll work on this then, because they are heretic stars. So yeah, you could get a T6.
No, that's the Death Guard ones. I don't think you can have a pile on Death Guard. Because it's not.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah.
You might be right. Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, it's not a big deal.
Even you still have T5.
Yeah, you can't really argue with T5 still.
There's a lot of ways to give cover in Death Guard.
Yeah.
So they're going to be a tank.
And they get -1 stuff too, which is pretty cool as well. So there's a lot of interesting things they can do to make them durable.
Yeah.
And then you can run about 28 unit, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Disaster 28 units. So
They're expensive.
they are fairly expensive, but they are good though. So, but anyway, so yeah, so that's the game. We'll just kind of chat here at this point. My MVP clearly was Voltus. I mean, he basically did everything the army did not do. And he did go down, but at least he lasted till turn 5, so I can't complain there. You could have taken him out of turn sooner. So but you know what? He's not even dead. He just had to call it good for the day, and he used his teleport homer to just sap out of there. He's good now. So.
Oh, these world leaders are actually good at what they're doing.
There's more stuff. See ya.
Yeah. we killed the brass scorpion. That's what we were sent here for.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, that hammer is just so heavy. After swinging it for a while, he just gets tired out. He's like, you know, I gotta just call it.
I took out Kharn, knocked them out. They're out in disorder,
You know.
and brass scorpion got taken
Well,
out.
it's really funny because him and Drago, like, they're not buddies, right? But, like, you don't follow Drago. But here's the thing, Drago, he's walking around with a sword, so he's got it real easy because he can just walk around and swing it all day and never get tired. And here's Voltus sitting here with this giant hammer. So he can go into the warp and sit there all day long like Drago can. So that's the thing. But, yeah, it was a good game. It was fun. It went really fast, and I'm not complaining. I'm very curious to see what it's going to look like once we get a couple more codexes out. Some things for you guys to look forward to. We have some more armies in the works. We're going to be getting Scions in the game here pretty soon. I have them pretty close to done, so it'll be fun to see my military and Pestis do some stuff. And then, yeah, we all basically will probably be flipping through armies to try and shake it up for everybody. So it won't be the same games over and over again. Although we will do rematches because Voltus has a grudge now.
Yeah, and
I'm sure Kharn at this point is like, I keep dying, I need to do something.
plus our world leaders and Grey Knights are kind of they've been butting heads for a while. It's kind of like
I think we've done about three games with them now, and it's been fairly close.
I think you pretty much destroyed me in the first game.
The very first game, yeah.
Which is
That was
battle report we did.
that was the one first major report on the channel, and I think it was because Angron was it Angron?
It was a great game.
Not Angron, it was
Angrath or something.
Angrath. There we go. Angrath completely whiffed. He killed a couple of He killed five strikes and then just got blasted to death, and then that was like what 800 points gone.
Yeah.
So
It's a lot cheaper now. And yeah,
That game would've been-
888.
the game would have been closer if you would have played something other than Angrath, but it was fun.
I wanted to see him on the table. Now he's even cheaper. Like
Yeah.
the fact that you can use
They're all
all
cheap.
demons now,
Yeah.
like in a game and it's not like
Over one amount of points.
Like it overcosted and
It's
that's
like taking two knights with a single one, and they're not as strong.
they're better than a knight, but they're not
They're better than the knight.
because they're more directed, but they're not.
Yeah, they don't have as much. Like you can't build them according to a knight. Like a knight can take whatever it wants. It can be melee, it can be ranged. But yeah, they're one thing,
Set.
and they're good at it.
Yeah.
So with them being as cheap as they are now, it'll be fun. We'll definitely try and get some of them on the board at some point too. So like I said, there's some upcoming things. We got the Scions coming out here. We'll get the Scions on board for everybody to see. We have Dark Angels Codex coming out pretty soon, so definitely get some Ravenwing and some Deathwing Kings in. And then Sisters Battle, another thing we're going to be bringing on the board here within the next probably month. I have enough of them painted. Not making a very flexible list, but enough to where it's a somewhat competitive army. And I'm going to try and get a couple extras just to make it a fully competitive army. So we'll definitely have the Sisters games here pretty soon. I got my Eldar done enough. I don't know if you noticed, but I painted up all my heads. So all my other, and that's the bikes too, even the characters, they all have their heads painted up, so, we can get them on the battlefield now, and they are tabletop ready to go.
Do you have a fire too?
Yes, I have a hemlock.
I wasn't sure if you did. It was trying to list with what you had.
I know, there's not a whole lot to choose from, because the army's points are based mostly around raid knights. And unfortunately, raid knights don't do much. The bikes are fun, I got a ton of them. So really, the only thing I have to work on right now is Dire Avengers and another squad of Guardians, and they're more or less done. So we'll be doing some Eldar games here. Chaos is another army I'm pretty close to, so we get some more regular Chaos on the battlefield here. Luckily, Cade's army is pretty flexible between the Night Lords and the World Leaders, so we can play a couple of legions there. I'm also working on some more of the Demon Engines, so the Demon Engines will be able to flip through those as well. So
I have a secret list in the works that might take a while to actually get on here, but
yeah,
I think you guys will enjoy it.
So for everybody who's watching today, just so you're aware, a lot of the comments that I got in the chat today was "Go World Leaders" and
Go World Leaders.
"Blood for the Blood God."
Yeah.
So today, Blood for the Blood God, and the Blood flows. This whole battlefield is covered and sopped in a ridiculous amount of blood.
And Grey Knight blood.
And not just any blood, the Emperor's blood. So, for all you Imperial fans out there, I'm sorry. But
Yes,
we will recover and we will return.
I'm looking forward to that rematch.
Yes. So anyway, again, thanks for the game. Thank you guys for watching. We'll keep working on our audio issues, try to sort those out so that way everything's all flawless. Like I said, we got some upcoming things here. We're going to be trying to get 2 games in a week. One, worst case scenario. We'll see how holidays affect it a little bit, but otherwise, we'll be back here probably on Saturday, yeah? So,
Probably, I'll probably come in and play the game with you. I definitely need to get some more experience with the systems. This is my first time producing like anything in my life. So I apologize if I lackluster.
it's good fun.
I'll get some more practice in and improve for you guys.
Yeah, Tom has some struggles too, and he works with this stuff on a regular basis, so it just takes a while to get used to. And at some point, we'll have these guys in here, probably battling head to head, and then maybe a couple of games with Tom as well. Tom probably not as much just because he prefers the producing side of everything, but we'll definitely get some more games in here when we set up the players and the armies and stuff, so that we get a nice variety for you guys to watch. So that's the deal. We appreciate you guys showing up, and if you guys like this video and want some more content, make sure you guys subscribe. We definitely appreciate that. And then leave a like, and we'll see you guys next time on the channel. Well, if you want, you hit end stream, but I will call it.